hello.
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 Alright, so this should be a fresh run of the game.
Yeah.
Yay.
We're gonna speedrun this live. Gonna get a new world record.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I should probably post it on my Tumblr, huh? Let's
Yeah.
do this.
Welcome to my Yumi Nikki fan game stream.
Yes, this is the development team that made Undertale 2.
Undertale 2, Undertale harder.
Yes.
Nice. So, I guess should we just say a little bit about every room that we're in?
Yeah, so in this room was made a lot smaller in the remake. It's about twice as large than the original. I remember Knight saying about that. And also the remote used to be under the carpet.
Yeah.
Then we took that out.
This puzzle.
But that was... The players apparently found that too hard.
Oh yeah, it was really hard to say. I'm Eliza.
Yeah. I'm Gur, or Mike.
I return with headphones.
And that's Knight.
Yeah.
Midnight.
Sorry. Alright, 3, 5, 9, 6.
So it's it's blue.
Oh no. 3,
So it's 9, 5.
9, 6. Alright, the worst puzzle in the game is done. Should I narrate?
I don't think we need to narrate.
I mean, that might be a little bit too long.
You can narrate. You can narrate yourself. How's that?
I can narrate myself? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess we could talk about how much different the entity is in this game
Yeah, sure.
compared to
we
the
can do that.
original. Because,
So in the original, we just wrote the entity to be like a villain sort of character. Both Eliza and I were like, we weren't really thinking that much into their character. Because we just wanted, well, let's see, am I saying this right?
You needed an antagonist.
Yeah, we needed an antagonist. And then like, dude. My words are not wording right. But for the re-release, we thought that like maybe we could get more depth to their character. Sort of who we came across in the remake, and we went all out in Solstice. Is that
This is like fixing the entity.
yes? I assume that everyone's already know about the game, and therefore doesn't mind spoilers.
yeah, I was actually just wondering that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I was gonna say it was sort of always...
We'll probably get spoilers by the end of this video.
Probably.
Spoiler alert! One shot.
Spoiler alert, Undertale 2.
Honestly, that art stream is taking a toll, I think.
Is it? Let's see.
I really want to have that on here, though. I don't want to stop that.
Yeah.
I'm just having a hard time, like...
It could also be that you have like one for the whole desktop and one for the game.
I could try to reduce that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it still records it. Why is it trying the mouse cursor? I feel really unprofessional right now. Here, I'll just hide this for now. Hopefully that'll help.
But technical issues during a stream is like half the fun.
Of a stream.
That didn't quite work.
Let's see if that helps.
I'm not sure that's what's causing it.
Oh. Are you using game capture in the window or?
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
Maybe if I just... I mean, it stopped after a while before.
Yeah. Oh, someone's asking, what's the inspiration for George, and why is George named George?
Okay,
That's an Eliza.
this is a long story. Well, maybe not quite. Okay, now it's back. So something weird happens occasionally. So George, George. Well, I guess I can start with the name. So I was just drawing this weird character that was sort of like this Cyclops cube head thing with tentacles, named George, and I don't remember why I chose that name, honestly. I think I might have like read it earlier that day and I was like, oh, I can just name this person George. So there's no real significance behind the name, I just thought it was amusing. But as for the dice part, I think that I just wanted an object head and I might have asked a friend, like, give me an object, and dice was what she said, so I can't remember specifically though. Anyway, the second hardest puzzle in the game. You gotta use the light bulb on the door.
Oh, and if you go in the bathroom right now, you can actually see that Niko will have his light bulb, or her light bulb, or their light bulb.
Oh, right. I probably should have shown that off. In the original game, there were some bugs with that actually, which is why the bathroom is locked. It's...
Oh.
I think some people tried to read too much into that.
Alright, I'm just gonna be doing doodles as I go along. Right, so...
What's that saying?
Hmm?
Eat your heart out, Cuphead? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, this screen right here was added because people kept forgetting that you could fast travel.
This is also the first part of the game where fast travel becomes relevant.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is not the best. I can maybe try to shrink the Discord window. Wait, that's not gonna help. Ignore that. No, I don't. I think it's stuck like that.
Yeah.
Yikes! I feel really embarrassed. I'm sorry.
What do I do?
Okay, so let's head down. So this area is quite different in this game.
Oh yeah, I spent so long like fixing the water tiles. Like, I remember spending like a week just to fix the... Is it me or is their screen kind of dark? Wait, no, it's my screen. Oops. Never mind.
This
But I
part of the
remember
game...
taking...
I remember when I joined the team, this part of the game ran at like 10 frames per second.
Oh, someone asked me about my microphone. I can reduce the game audio a little bit.
I think my stream just went off.
Alright, is that
Okay.
better? I think that should be better.
That was me. Boy, number one.
Someone asked what the tower height is. I don't know if I can
Is the
answer that
stream
question.
like going all spinny circly for everyone else or just me?
Just you, I think.
Ah, rip.
It's fine for me, I think.
Yeah. Someone's asking if we're gonna sell more one-shot merch.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually working on more one-shot merch right now.
The answer is
What,
yes.
what are we allowed to say
Yes,
about that?
yes.
I think yes is good for now.
Okay, yes, it's good.
So keep an eye out. We'll announce things very soon.
Yeah. What can we say about ProfitBot?
He's a good boy.
He spins. Did he always spin? I think he always.
Boy.
Yeah, in the
He's a
original
good
game
robot.
too.
I don't think he changed too much.
I mean, I actually do think he changed a lot.
I made him more robotic than the original. I gave him cuter dialogue.
He was more of
Exactly.
an eccentric kind of person
Oh,
in the
no,
original.
The game has some reactions based on what you name the player here.
Yep.
Oh, that is true.
If you
Could I
name yourself Doo-Doo Head, Niko's gonna call you out on it.
Or something like that.
should I show that off?
Other.
Hmm?
No need to have a profane name for the whole stream.
Profane.
Wouldn't want to scare the kids.
You can name yourself Niko, but then that gets confusing.
Yeah.
I know. Oh dear.
I remember when we were in the original game, we were sort of like trying to figure out how to break the news to the player that Niko is different than you.
Hmm.
And I think ProfitBot was the result of that a little bit.
Yeah. I think ProfitBot was actually the first character I designed for One Shot after Niko.
That's probably, yeah, that seems to be right.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna go with Eliza.
Oh dear. My tablet's freaking out a little bit.
What's freaking out? Your
My
tablet?
tablet, like, the fans are going crazy. But
Oh, is it probably because you have the stream going on too?
that's probably why.
Yeah.
It's, oh dear. I think I turned it off. Sorry about that.
Yeah, like I can hear the fans over the chat.
Oh, oh, oh dear. Eliza, I think I accidentally closed it.
Closed what?
What'd you close?
Let's see. Wait. Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Okay. Sorry about that. Hey, technical issues. That's how we live.
Yeah, this seems to be the first place that we introduced taming.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, I think this is the first mention of it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go through
We
the other
introduced.
options.
Taming with the profit bot.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, I added that back in because I think the first time I mentioned taming, like the first time I added it into the story was somewhere else that's not here. But I gave ProfitBot like a second set of dialogue so I could
Oh.
go into some lore pretty early on, should players choose to explore that aspect.
Yeah, I probably won't read all the stuff here.
Alright.
I really like this generator.
yeah. Yeah, before you just had to take the battery to robots.
Yes, that's how it worked. But then, why did we change that?
I think this is so you could split up the puzzle into more like two parts.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, I remember now.
Because before this area was a little too big at the start, I think.
Yeah, that's one of the. I think this area got changed a lot because
Yeah, this area is probably
people
seen the
didn't
most
seem
changes
to
of
like
the-
it a lot
of
in the original.
three.
Oh boy, this is really bad.
Oh yeah, the new factory. So originally I just had the meadow crusher thing, the hydraulic press out in the open, and it doesn't even look like a hydraulic press. I think it was just a cube with a hole in it. And I really thought that because we were running out of time on some of it, so I thought that was one thing that I could have done better. So I added in some new buildings to go along with it.
I really like the crusher. It's just satisfying.
That would be fun to make too, like the animation.
You know that robot by the Clover is there? By where Silver is?
Yeah,
Everyone always thinks that robot is important.
it does look a little bit important.
I had to, because since I had to move the camera to somewhere else, I thought I needed to add in something to fill in the space.
Ah, right, that's where the camera was.
Someone asked me what my favorite Pokemon was. I think the answer. Shit. I like Sylveon, I guess.
I'll draw my favorite Pokemon.
I know what your favorite Pokemon is.
What's yours?
Hmm?
Wait, Mike, your Pokemon's probably Esper too, right?
Yeah. Esper.
So, do you want to say anything about Silver?
Yeah, she's actually based on a character I've had since in middle school. But like, I think back then she was just like this armored warrior character who lives on the moon. And since the one shot, the Barrens area is based on the moon, I thought I was like, hey, I should bring her back. That's actually where the clovers came from too. Because like, the because it was based on the dream I had when I was 10, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I remember you mentioned that
You
once.
remember that?
Yeah.
So like there was this in my dream it was like here's the here, I'll just draw it out because I can do that now.
Yeah. Also, Silver is actually tall now.
Oh yeah, Silver is
Yeah,
much taller.
like in the original RPG Maker we couldn't exactly do that because the tallest sprite we can make is like a pixel or two
Niko.
and Niko, right? So
Yeah.
the silver looked really tiny, but in the new RPG Maker, like in RPG Maker XP and beyond, you can actually make some of the NPCs taller than just what I think 30 pixels. So yeah, silver's
Someone's asking why is there so many references to the Little Prince?
because that's my favorite story of all time. If I had my webcam on, I would show my very impressive collection of Little Prince artwork.
Yeah, this game quite similar to Little Prince. Also, Moon Man said they had a question.
Who won?
Who?
Safety violation.
What now?
Someone in the chat said they had a question, but they didn't actually like specify what the question was.
Oh, we're ready to now? Nice.
The connection to Dark Souls was not intentional.
Did someone say Dark Souls?
Yeah,
Souls.
I've heard a lot of like Dark Souls interpretations of this game.
This one shot is the Dark Souls of
RPG Maker?
yes. One shot is the Dark Souls of RPG Maker.
Oh, this place does not
Yeah.
work well with the stream.
Oh no. All that fog.
You're in the fog area already? I think I'm a little behind.
They asked, do I know Yuminiki? Yes, I know Yuminiki.
Oh, I don't know. What is Yuminiki?
Yuminiki is a kind of fruit, I
They
think.
made it's a 3D game now.
Oh, it's a 3D platformer made by Kadokawa, where bird people attack you on a 2D platformer.
Cool.
That's what Yuminiki is.
It's like Hyper Light Drifter.
Yeah, basically the same game.
Hyper Light Drifter.
Oh, who came up with the idea for Penguin? That's a real. That's Noxid.
Mike, do the honors. Do the honors.
Yeah, that's Noxid. That's you have to. Penguin is from a separate video game called Hello Penguin.
Shoot.
Should we invite Noxid into the stream?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
maybe.
Send him a link. Send him a link.
To the chat or just to the stream itself?
Yeah, to the stream itself. He doesn't need to be in the call.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I don't remember
Here,
where
I'll
the
tell him.
pipe is. Is that in the starting?
It's by the bed.
Oh, is
First
that?
bed you can sleep in.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. It's been a while since I played this area. I know the red area inside and out, though. I still call them
Someone's
by
how
the
did
colors
you-
instead of their proper names.
Someone asks how you came up with Niko.
Well,
Like just draw Esper again, but put a hat on.
okay,
Yeah.
yes. That's what I will do. Yeah.
That's a good visual description.
Hey Eliza, you should use fast travel.
God damn it, you're right. I've become what I have hated. Watching all the people forget how to use it has made me forget how to use it.
We just need to make the areas farther apart and they can't forget.
Just one shot 11th hour edition. Literally 11 hours. There we go. That's what inspired Niko.
Okay.
It just doesn't look like Esper without the ears.
It doesn't.
Yeah. This is not a very good, yeah.
one shot will be the new desert bus.
You gonna do what?
Desert bus.
I don't think we
Desert.
can. I don't think we can compare to Desert Bus, honestly.
Probably not. Oh, we got one question. What's your favorite character?
My favorite character in One Shot?
Yeah, that's for all of us individually.
Oh,
All right, who should start? Oh right, I have to charge it.
Michael, you can start.
I can start. I forget which one's my favorite.
You
Here,
forget?
I think you should start.
But they're my babies. I can't pick between them.
You have to decide.
I guess I like the lamplighter just because he was so funny to write.
Yeah, he's
But
a good one.
design-wise, I really like Prototype. He's a cube. It's a grumpy cube.
Am I allowed to say my own characters?
Yeah.
But yeah, most of
I'll just-
most of the One Shot are mine.
I'll just say like my favorite one you did and my favorite one I did.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, so I powered up the stuff, which lets me get the
You gotta
save.
go talk to the computer.
Oh, the computer, right. It's been so long. Okay, so I think my favorite one of Knights is... Okay, this is hard. I mean, I do like the Lamplighter too, but I don't think I can say that too. I do understand what that means. I don't want to say Lamplighter again though.
It's like, oh no, everyone's favorite is Lamplighter.
I mean, he is a good character. I also like, God damn it. I mean, I'm fine. He's my favorite. I'm sorry. And then my favorite that I made is, I mean, I only made like 2, so I guess George. But which George?
George,
That's the question.
$1 million
Yeah.
question. Which George? Shoot.
I think it's actually 2 is my favorite.
George too?
Yeah.
She seems to be the one you draw most. She's like tired and grumpy all the time.
Yeah. She was the first I did.
That
So
was me writing all the George's dialogue. Okay, that was me channeling my inner spirit, writing 6 different versions of the George.
yeah.
It's funny because character, like she's the one who gives you all the exposition. So having to write that like 6 times along with like
Yeah.
examining all the things, I was just like, oh.
Also, I forget how to play this game.
You gotta go to the safe.
Yeah. The safe is where?
Right there.
Safe.
You're very close to it.
Is it this way?
It's up.
Wait, this stream's gonna be delayed. This isn't even or any easier with like the weird delay and bad video. I am so bad at this game. Yeah, someone suggested lowering the bitrate more. I already lowered it quite a bit.
Oh, how big is the doodle window that you're capturing from?
Yeah, the thing is, Discord is actually running in software mode because it
Oh.
wouldn't capture otherwise, so that's probably what's eating up a lot of it.
Probably, yeah.
I just realized this was something we could have added.
But the crowbar? The safe?
Okay, now it suddenly works. Shit, I cannot find this. I am.
It's down, it's down. You gotta go. Here, wait. Just fast travel to the cliffs and then go straight up.
Okay, alright, good idea.
That's right, guys. Come watch One Shot Devs get stuck in One Shot.
It's a maze, I'm sorry. So you said straight up. Oh, here it is.
I think the crop that you're doing, the crop of the string is a little small
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta.
because it's not showing my.
So here's the first puzzle. Here, wait, can you see it? No, you can't. Alright, so here it is.
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Niko.
Wait, am I like copying like that? Like I can actually enter it? Nobody judged my collection of games in my documents.
What code is this?
I have my ways. Here, let me switch back to the game. Here, I'll just might as well add this back up.
Also, people keep asking who the author is.
The author of the journals, my brother. Sorry, I had to do that.
Oh shit, did I just soft lock the game?
No, I
Oh no, okay.
don't think you did.
It's like I discovered a new bug.
Oh, did you try and open the menu while you were going away?
Yeah.
I think that used to be a soft lock.
Yeah, it did. And people... I think I was like describing it to somebody and then they executed like before I could tell them not to do it. Once it, an event. Which is kind of embarrassing.
If you guys played Solstice, you should get a pretty good idea of who the author is.
It's like the author is you. Ultimate twist.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Let me talk to you.
That robot did not want to talk to you.
Nope. Knight went all out with the descriptions
I think
on...
when I first made this, the second factory, one of the robot speeds I actually set to too fast. So like, whenever I tested it, there was just a robot that's like, no.
Also, Eliza, you forgot to take off the board.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There.
It's kind of hard to focus on the game and also the chat. Not that I haven't looked in a bit. Come on.
Let's see. Someone asks if the author appears in the game.
Does he? Does he?
So I think he appears in that one painting in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone asks, how did you make the music?
The music? Very, very carefully.
Yeah, he made it all in FL Studio.
Well, you use Psycho for some of your music though.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
for a
And,
couple.
what did Eliza use for her tracks?
I use like Linux Multimedia Studio, which isn't the best. I mean, it's free, I guess.
Mm.
This stream, the art I think is really slowing this game down. But the Discord
just-
call.
Yes, the robots. Some of the robots are Cave Story reference.
Oh yeah.
What Cave Story? Yeah. Yes, that is true. I never lose an opportunity to say yeah.
I don't know why I keep reading those pages.
So, the dormitories used to be a lot smaller, right?
Yeah, they were just like slabs of wall that nobody could probably even tell what they were supposed to be.
What kind of like buildings for RPG Maker 2003?
Yeah. But they didn't quite get the point across like the ones in this game do. Was there another item in one of these buildings that I had to get?
Yeah, you need the syringe.
Yeah, you need the syringe.
Alright, I'll find that.
That one's in like the hospital one.
I was already in this one, right? No.
These doodles are so bad.
Someone asked when in development did the idea of the meta elements occur?
It's been there.
Before before the game was even started.
Yeah, I think this game was built on the meta elements.
I like that robot.
I like every robot. Wait,
Yeah.
did you do the robot voice?
Which robot voice?
Robot voice. Why are you gonna do the robot voice?
I want you to make Niko do the robot
Oh,
voice.
right. How did you do that again? You went...
Yeah, go look at that photo in that room.
Which room was it? The one with the other robot in it?
Yeah, it's the room with the robot in it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I think the stream is lagging a little for me.
Yeah, the game quality is not going to be that great, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's okay in some
I wonder if
rooms.
anybody's not tried to ask Niko to talk like a robot. Why is that option
Yeah,
even there?
I don't.
I found
It's
candy
good,
bars.
it's good the option's there,
Yeah,
but
serve. Found candy bars in a random drawer.
that's good. But yeah, I think it's good that the option is there, even though people are all gonna make Niko do it anyways.
Yep.
Oh, someone asks, Eliza, have you ever played Hyper Light Drifter?
I haven't, actually.
Oh.
You disappoint me.
I know, I'm sorry. I have played Cave Story, though.
That's a good.
You no
one.
longer disappoint me.
Nope, not here.
But yeah, one of the buildings has like a hospital with a cross on it, so you want to look for that one.
Where's the cross?
To the left.
Okay,
It's like one of the middle buildings.
The
gotcha.
syringe used, remember when the syringe used to just be in Silver's house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It threw off
Oh,
the
there it
pace-
is.
It threw off the pacing of the game a little because originally the screwdriver was supposed to be in the outpost.
Yeah.
But the outpost is too close.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
think the Barrens is like the Barrens and the Glen are the worst areas for the game for lag in the outside areas because of all the water sparklies on the shore.
Alright.
We're about
Can't make a pretty game in RPG Maker without some sacrifices.
Yeah.
As fun facts, all those water sparkles are individual NPCs updating every frame.
Yeah.
Hand placed by me! And
Yes.
then fixed by Gur!
I had to fix a lot of those.
Because RPG Maker is not good for
It's not good for
optimizing.
fun.
But you can always make it work.
I fixed it by combining groups of 2 and 3 of them into single entities.
So that's the thing with RPG Maker, I think. Like, you have to think outside the box, but then you can make some really cool things with it.
I wouldn't recommend it, though.
I think
No, I
it's pretty good for beginners. I mean, I was able to use it, and I don't know any
Yeah.
code stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's not the worst.
Like, it's very user friendly.
Yeah, that's RPG Maker. Its main selling point is the editor, I'd say. Yeah, frame rate's taking a beating in this room.
And then it just suddenly gets faster again.
Well, I think yeah. Oh,
Alright.
yeah. It's fine now. Oops, you did it wrong.
Did I do it wrong? Shit.
You did it wrong.
Guys, I get bears on TV.
Was the... No, the vent was in the other side of the map.
Yeah, you gotta go find the gas. You probably want to fill your syringe
Yeah,
again.
I am.
Oh boy, you did it the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
We're
it
demonstrating
was...
all the ways you can not play one shot.
Yep.
This is one
Yeah,
shot.
it's here.
Oh no, it's on the same map.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What was it? No,
Oh, it's
Shrimp
like
Swamps.
shrimp?
It's
Yeah.
Shrimp Swamp. Rip. Alright. Shrimp Swamp is a good name. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, this map is a bit confusing. Like, this is the other place I see people get stuck in the barrens a lot, is trying to find the gas in this room.
I kind of wanted to make it so that you could do it on any gas fan.
Yeah, I think looking back, that would probably be a better idea now.
What idea?
The gas vent?
Yeah? What about it?
Like if we were to do this again, maybe make it so you can use it on any gas vents.
Right.
Did I
But-
miss
but-
it?
they were-
It's like in the northwest, Eliza. Like up
Oh, there it
west.
is. Yeah, I got it.
They were taller than Niko. How's Niko gonna reach them?
Well, it's like there's logic there, but it's
Alright.
I think it was something probably that wasn't done original because of global events not existing, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
think-
think
I
we
think that might have
just
been
started
it.
making them and then, like...
Eliza, I think you
Just
did the
like-
thing again. Oh, no, you got it.
No, I got it, I got
You
it.
got it.
Right, now we can just clean it, right? Wait,
See
travel.
what chat is saying.
I'm still really happy about how we made the change where the battery powers the
Entire
generator
area.
and not just the robot. Because then you get a nice little visual effect of all the dead robots coming back to life.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I love robots. They're friends. They're friends.
Someone asks if we regret not having Niko die in the Steam version.
No,
Nope.
I do not
made
regret that
testing
at all.
So much easier. That made testing so much easier.
Like said, test that Niko would die everywhere.
I think I don't even remember how you tested the original one shot.
Like Niko just has to be tested to die in every room.
Alright. This
Did
is
you-
not some good lag.
Did you wait from down?
Yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Did it? Actually, I'm not sure if that counted as like me cleaning them off or just talking to him for the first time.
Yeah, I think that was his talk
Yeah.
the first time.
Okay, that's why I was confused. I was like, why didn't that work? This is like one of the 2 songs I did for this game.
Yeah.
The
Uh,
robots.
Night, people are asking if you're gonna be posting the doodles after the stream.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if just I'll see how big the files are. I'll probably post them on like Imager or who knows, maybe Twitter. Maybe Twitter works.
Yeah. So yeah, they'll be up after the stream.
Wait, no, that's not it.
Oh, some people are asking why we haven't patched the kip skip.
Kips.
The live card skip.
I like how they call that the kip skip.
Yeah.
I mean, like it works for speedrun and it doesn't hurt anybody casually, so why would you patch it?
Yeah, I don't it doesn't seem like something that people would find accidentally, so we didn't really want to touch it.
What is the name of that place?
I don't think I've
Lookout
actually
Point.
used the kip skip myself before.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't break the game too bad, right?
Yeah, we can talk about chess. So,
What?
in the original game, I kind of wanted this to be a puzzle where Silver wouldn't let you pass
Oh, yeah.
unless you beat her at chess. And the only way to beat her at chess is basically to cheat. And so you have to like use an item or something to distract her and then like flip the board around or something.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that being a thing. I think we ended up not doing it because of time restrictions.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is totally a chessboard.
Spilled that.
I'm an artist. I'm an artist and this is my art.
Okay, that's how we do it.
I remember like this.
I think Eliza's trying to play chess right now.
Yeah,
But
The chess scene is still mandatory, but it happens either if you talk to Silver or if you try to leave the room.
yeah.
right.
That was just to pace out the like the item get music when you actually got the item.
hmm
Someone asks if the robot is based on quote from Cave Story.
Which robot?
Robot.
The robot.
Which robot?
You know, the robot.
Which robot? There's like 100 robots in this game.
The one that rose.
Pyro is asking.
Oh, I actually don't remember if it was based on Coda or not, but like the robots in general, like the generic robots in One Shot in general, they're based on the generic robots in Cave Story with the whole blocky look.
Yeah.
But like I think in Cave Story they're a little rounder.
A little.
I don't remember.
Except for Malco. Malco's pretty blocky.
Mhm. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I remember now. Robot, as in the robot.
Yes.
He's actually based on Malco. Because
That's why I talked in all caps, right?
Yeah, that's why he talks in all caps. That's why most of the robots in One Shot talk in all caps. I really like Malco.
Pyro was asking how he felt about the game being top 5 on Steam.
Being what?
How
Like in Steam, like on some pages or on some external site where it looks at
Yeah.
the highest rated Steam games, we're really pretty high up there.
yeah. And I mean, I guess that was pretty good feeling.
Yeah,
Alright, the game exits.
it's a feeling that that makes me want to remind our viewers to leave a positive review for One Shot. on
Oh
Steam.
yeah, that is a good idea. So, the dreams, I guess, because in the original game you could kill Niko, we needed save points. And the beds just, yeah. Beds were where you could save, and that's it.
Yeah.
Though, I think we...
But we wanted something to reward the players, so I added the dream sequences.
Yeah.
I forget. Was it you that wanted the dream sequences? Or was it me? Because I remember really wanting to draw them.
I can't remember exactly. But I mean, it seems like a natural idea for after Niko wakes up. Yes, I live underground.
Undertale music intensifies.
Yeah, people were so scared from the first game that they were afraid to close the game even though it's perfectly safe.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
was
like,
everyone was scared.
I had to add that into the Steam description that like it's safe to close the game, and then the people who don't know about the original game are like, "This sounds ominous."
It does, yeah. Someone asked where the idea came from George again, but we already answered.
Yeah. Just check out early in the stream for that.
It's like you'll have to watch the replay.
This is painful.
Oh no. You going back to robot?
Yeah, I'm just using fast travel. And waiting for this
Did you have any idea
PowerPoint.
how long it took me to animate the shrimp pools?
How long?
Forever.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are
I
big
remember that.
sprites.
Oh,
I call them Sparkle Hell for a reason.
Mhm.
gosh, I really do not know my way around the Barrens.
Here, wait, there's a question I saw here. Where is that? yeah. Some
Yeah.
people, someone asked if it's possible to lower the music in RPG Maker, like how it's always shifted down in tone
Yeah,
or in pitch.
that's an RPG Maker thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why we do it.
that's why it's done a lot in the game.
Also, it's how we reuse the same sound effects over and over again.
That too.
Like the elevator. No, it was like the footstep sound gets used for a lot of different things in this game.
Oh,
One-shot fan song / remixes. We appreciate them.
Yeah, sure.
someone asked if we'll be making more games in the future together.
Whoa.
An
I mean-
interesting question.
Knight and
Well-
Gur are going to be making something. I'll let you talk about that.
Sure, Mike, you want to talk about Rip first since it's further along?
So, yeah, Knight and I are probably gonna continue to make games together,
Mhm.
and Eliza's gonna continue to make games too. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I'm doing games too. I also got a job which is not game related, unfortunately.
Rip.
All right,
Jobs.
this frame rate is really killing me.
Wait, are we talking about our next projects?
Yeah, we were sort of.
Yeah, you can talk about Rip if you want.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Does Mike want to talk about Rip?
Maybe, but this is a one-shot stream right now.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll just draw him.
You just draw Rip in the corner.
I'll just draw my boy.
Just there's a demo for it available, but and you can play it if you want, but I'm almost would half recommend that you don't because it's really old now.
Yeah, it's pretty old. But no, people still like it though.
Yeah. Do you want to say anything about Calamus or Calamus? I actually don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that.
Calamus?
Yes, it's Calamus. It's Latin, not Calamus.
It's Calamity Calamus.
That's his World of Warcraft name.
So, how did you come up with this name?
It's Latin for it's actually Latin for reed, but it's also part of a bird's feather. It's the
Yeah.
shaft part of the feather. And the story about Calamus and Alula is that they're both vocab words for one of my classes on birds, and I thought this is really cute for like a bird sibling duo. So I always tucked it in the back of my mind until
One shot.
yeah.
That's neat. Game seems to be running fine now.
Yeah, it's just I
Yeah.
don't know.
Ooh, crispy.
I like this area.
Yeah.
Like
This
I
is-
think this was actually one of my favorite areas back in the demo version because it looks kind of nice.
Yeah, this. I mean, I do like the Glen the most out of all the major 3 areas.
You like the what?
The Glen the most.
The
Oh.
what?
It's just my.
The Glen.
It's my favorite area.
I think in the remake I actually like the red area best, but in the original I thought it was kind of rushed, so I didn't like it as much. So in the original I like the Glen best.
Ah. Yeah, I mean the red area definitely got a major
It's
improvement.
also the Glen is also the area that's the least changed compared to the original because
Yeah.
I thought I nailed it the first time,
Yeah.
There's not too much difference in this area.
except for like a few more cutscenes with Calamus and Alua. All right.
How
If you
many?
go to the right, there's blocks.
Oh yes, I might as well show that off too. How many people are watching right now?
You got 242.
Nice.
Well, curtsy. is actually asking me what thoughts or inspirations went into the architectural aesthetic of the Glen Ruins, and the answer is actually Yume Nikki.
Yeah, that's what I
Yume
thought.
Nikki in the few fan
Yeah.
games like not Dot LCDDM. That's a really obscure one. That one actually like inspired me a lot because it had an overgrown ruins area that was like kind of dark and greenish, but it was like it looked like it was like peaceful instead of scary instead like in a lot of other fan games. So I thought it was really cool, and it's also inspired partially by Hyperlight Drifter.
Isn't that for every area in the game?
That is true. Hyperlight Drifter it inspired my life.
So with Maze,
Mhm.
do I have any backstory on that? I think I just drew a plant person because, you know, plants.
Actually,
Plants.
I think I remember when you designed Maze because you had the ideas for her before you designed her, but like I think Maze was originally supposed to be a guy, but then you can't draw a guy, so you just made her into a lady.
Huh.
Remember?
That
That was
sounds like something I would do.
it.
Um, so yeah, I think a lot of people have found her intimidating because, you know, thorns, and she asks for the sun, and not a,
It's like some people
yeah,
aren't willing to give up the sun right away, but they eventually do.
yeah.
But thou must.
I like
Someone
to.
asked
I like to trade
an
a guy.
interesting question.
Oh, what they ask?
They asked, "How do you all meet each other?"
Oh
That's
gosh, that's a long story.
that's a long story.
You ever
Here,
hear?
I'll let Eliza start because
Okay.
I think we meet
Okay.
her
So
first.
yeah, I'll go over it briefly. So we know each other because we were both fans of Yuminiki, and we also worked on a game together. And this is when I was in high school, and I think Knight was around 19.
Yeah, 20. Oh, yeah,
Oh, 20.
yeah, 19. Sorry, 19.
Oh, hey, look, it's me.
Mm.
So anyway, it was a fighting game with like 40 characters initially. It was a bad idea.
40 characters. That's manageable.
Yeah,
That's it.
but we like, I mean, we didn't really have anybody who was like really that capable with when it came to the art until Knight appeared and like whipped everybody into shape basically. But I mean that's probably not quite accurate. Like there are people who are talented, but they just I guess needed direction, and it was a big mistake I think. But in the end, that is how we met each other.
We learned. I learned a lot of things though. I learned
Yeah.
everything about team management that I could from Dream versus Dream. I mean, how could I not?
Yeah.
Like, I think I don't know. Like later on, it got like I got too busy with school to find out what happened back then. But like,
Yeah,
Mike,
I just kind of
Mhm.
left one day.
that's how Eliza and I met, and I can't draw Maze.
Yeah.
You can't.
I'm not sure how
You're just
you
trying too
and
hard.
Gur met though.
Her and I met through a cave story, obviously.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cave
I
story
think that
fandom.
I think here's a story I always love telling people because I think one of my first interactions was me finding him on YouTube making a remix of a song that I really like, and since it was a song that nobody else remixed, I got really excited. So I just made a joke in the comments. It was like, "I'm gonna marry this song, and I'm gonna marry you."
Or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, 5 years later.
Yeah.
All right. So I
Gotta
got
be careful
the
with those
wool.
YouTube comments.
Gotta be careful. Don't wanna.
This
So-
this
Oh
guy's
my gosh,
actually one
I
of my favorites.
Someone asked about Magpie.
Magpie. Oh, my boy! Oh, what about Magpie? Ask me about Magpie.
How did you come up with his name or his character?
Okay, so Magpie was actually a character that was like that wasn't in the demo. Like originally, it was just another random NPC that I wanted to just we added into the game to like facilitate the puzzles, get things going right. And then my friend Almond, like she was drawing a group picture with all the NPCs in one shot at the time, and she thought that it would be a crow or a magpie character, and asked me about the character, like how I came up with them and stuff. It's like is he a crow? Like because crows like shiny things, right? And I was just like, shoot, I could like I should give this character more, more character for the full game. And then like I think I didn't make him into a crow because crows are like not very colorful and it doesn't stand out against the background very well. So I just made him a magpie, which had more like the blues and whites.
Yeah.
So it's nicer for contrast.
Shoot, I'm trying to find a Lula.
You're almost there. It was 2 left.
Okay. There we go. Oh, this puzzle's not gonna be fun with the frame rate.
Oh, rip.
Rip.
Rip. It's still a boy.
And of course, that is the background. Yay, it's back to normal. Oh, speaking of which, this desktop background is actually a cropped poster made by Purple Almonds. Yeah.
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 Oh, that's cool.
She's pretty good at art. You should check her out.
Hey, look, the wallpaper went back to normal on your computer like it's supposed to.
Yep. Unlike in the original game. I guess we can talk about that. For some reason, I didn't think that it should change back unless you talked to the computer again, which nobody did. Even though it tells you to, it's like nobody did.
It tells
So.
you. It's like, it's like how programs say read the README file.
Yeah.
You go like, what's the file?
Honestly, like if people do the thing even though you told them not to, then it is your fault because there's something obviously wrong about the way that the information is presented.
Yeah.
I think the logic for it not changing back was because you were worried that like what if people like the background and they don't want
Yeah,
it to go away?
I was really dumb. I mean, I don't know. Okay.
We don't talk about demo version one shot.
Demo one shot. Forest.
Like, I was not proud of the way I wrote the puzzles for the Barons. It was like surely people will know what emulsifier means.
Oh shoot! I should have gone to maze with Alula.
Yeah, that's a common word. It sounded very sciencey.
Yeah, I really should have taken Alula around and talked with people.
Yeah, if you have Lula, you'll give extra commentary on things.
But yeah, you should. Alula quest.
It's too late now, unfortunately.
But Lula is back with her brother now.
You must be
Sorry,
a little
I
bit
was
behind.
watching the stream, I was looking at Magpie.
Ah. It kind of reminds me of that part in Link's Awakening too.
Which part in Link's Awakening?
When you have Marin following you around after I can't remember
really?
why she was following you. But yeah, that it was just like a cute part of the game, I guess.
I didn't even. I don't even know about that. The only thing I watched Link's Awakening for reference was the beginning and the ending.
Yeah. In case the viewers aren't aware, I based some of the story, or at least some of the story inspiration from me personally. It was Link's Awakening.
And someone asked me if the Burst people actually have shade under their eyes, or is it just black? I would say that it's just part of their face. Because I was inspired by like some species of birds who like have a band around their eyes like this.
Oh yeah,
Here, I'll draw it out.
like blue
I,
jays
I
or
completely forgot how to draw birds.
all those years.
All those years wasted. Alright, I'm just gonna draw a bird. What? How do I draw a bird? What are birds?
Yeah, just you draw wings and a beak.
What are birds?
We just
We
don't
don't
know.
know.
You just yes. Thank you. But yeah, like there's birds that look like kind of like this, I guess.
Yeah, those birds.
That's another one of the sounds we reuse a lot.
What sounds?
Um, the rummaging sound.
Oh yeah, that one.
The fermenting sound? What?
Rummaging.
Oh, the rummaging sound, yes.
Oh, this is an interesting question.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite song in the game?
Tower and the library stroll.
Yeah, I really like the
Yeah.
tower too. I also like the guitar music. What's that called again?
Which one?
The one that plays you know, with in Maze's place and also during chess.
Oh, self-contained universe.
Yeah, that's one.
Oh, that's from the original one shot.
Yeah,
I think I only fixed up the instruments a little bit for the re-release.
yeah, I like that one.
That's a
And,
good
oh,
one.
and I really liked the credits music when you, well, spoilers, but when you choose the save Niko ending.
Mhm.
I really
Yeah.
like that music.
I think I made that one in like 2 days because we were really short on time.
Well,
It's
I
just
liked
the
it all the
remix.
same.
Yeah, I rushed most of the music in one shot. I think because it was like definitely more of a back burner than a main event.
Yeah, you wrote a lot of the Solstice songs in like a week.
I know.
Oh, the fox.
Oh yeah, gonna go look at the fox.
Oh yeah, in the original one shot, the little eyes on their hair was just always static. But I thought for the full version, I'd like make them a little more expressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It matches the expressions of the characters. That was a touch I was kind of proud of. Also made Alula's hair curlier.
Curly hair is good. Ruby.
So how are we doing for world record pace?
I think we might be saving the most frames, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can like walk 10 tiles and only take up 1 frame.
Yeah, we're definitely saving frames.
I wish I knew this was gonna happen. I feel like I gotta apologize again for this. I did not anticipate this at all. And it, like sometimes it just works really well. I just don't know.
I wonder how like professional streamers do it, man.
Yeah, I think they
Um,
test stream sometimes.
Yeah, they probably.
Test stream?
Mm. Well, we tested ours.
I don't know.
Is it
Like I
real?
think. I feel like I've recorded this game. Yeah, I've like recorded this game before, and I didn't have any of these problems. There must be some other combination of things that are causing problems. Did I forget to do something?
I think you need a light bulb now.
Yeah, right. I need my get my light bulb back.
Oh, and also you might, depending on what ending you want to go for, you might want to get the water.
Right, right. Actually, I haven't thought about what ending. Should we like make that a vote?
Hey guys, vote in the ending. Text 5555555. Your votes.
I don't know. Maybe we can make like a Twitter poll.
Maybe.
Alright, I'll do it.
Oh, you also need the seed too if you want to
Yeah.
keep that option open. But
I
then you
think-
should trade the seed to Magpie.
Well, The Save the World ending will probably be a lot easier to stream.
Well, maybe. Yeah. Well, it'll be the votes.
I'll make a vote.
Someone already voted for kill the animals.
Nice.
We can make it
Save the world, kill the animals. Or
We'll just make it. I think that because that's like a reference to ATDQ.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll make it a donation incentive. Vote now with your money for the ending you want to see.
Vote for the donation incentive to improve the quality of the stream because I clearly need a new
Donation
graphics
to
card.
send my robot son to college.
So, where were the labs again? That was
Forest. Yeah, go forest in the south.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the labs area I actually added like a week before the game came out because I thought the glen was a little short compared to the other two areas. And that was originally where the Prophet's hut was supposed to be in too. But then I thought it would be better for the south to have more robots. So it's a very robotic area.
Hello, person. And red robot. I think the way I originally imagined this game, robots were only in the barrens.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, now that you mentioned it, I remember too. The only robot sprites we had were the blue ones.
Yeah.
But then, like I
Then-
wanted to make some for the city
Yeah.
too.
Robots became important.
Well, then again, like originally in the city, there was only like 2 NPCs for the entire city,
Yeah.
and one of them was a robot. So I would say that was like I wouldn't say robots became important so much as like we just gave them more screen time because there was always supposed to be a thing. I was supposed to do more things with the lots of robotic things too, but then of course we ran out of time.
Yeah, that's true. That was in the original game, wasn't it? All right, so I got the water. I got the seed. All right. The gates.
All right.
Someone asked who gave the prophecy.
Who gave the prophecy? That was the original prophet. You can. Did we go to her house yet?
Did I get it? Did I go to
Did
whose
you see
house?
the prophet's house?
The prophet's house is by the
Oh, right.
Village.
the ruins. It's a little
It's like
area.
that next to Magpie.
Do-do-do. I think I might have been in here for like a brief moment. Get in there. Yeah, I was in here.
Did we go into her house?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, the stream is a little lagging behind for me. Yeah, I see.
So that is the original prophet's house.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite nice. I really like the bells actually.
Thank you.
And we made them for the puzzle, but then they were so fun to ring that we added them everywhere.
I scattered them everywhere. I was like, oh, did you know that the 2 bells at the entrance of the village actually play the same notes as the main notes of the background music?
I did not know that.
Oh.
Should I go ring them?
Yeah, sure. Try to time it with the background music.
Yeah. Is there any?
I was going to put a line of like 5 bells that like
Like
all
full
5
melody.
notes, but the range of RPG Maker doesn't go that far.
There you go. Is there anything else you want to say about this area before we leave?
Mm. Well, you couldn't do a Lula quest, rip.
No.
Yeah,
the quest is over.
I've really messed
But-
that one up.
Did you talk to a lot of the NPCs?
Most of them.
I talked to quite a
mean,
few.
Okay, because they all have a. Because they all have something to say, like each of them have like at least 2 talk states. Some of them have 3, and with Alula, the Alula multiplier, that's basically double the amount of dialogue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
some of them, all the jars have unique flavor text too.
Oh, that's true. I remember that.
Every jar is unique.
Yeah, not these jars, these jars.
No, this one person said that we should talk to the one that says, "Hi, I'm an inaccessible NPC."
Wait, where's that one?
Somewhere you can't reach.
Oh, I mean, I imagine so.
Can you?
That's something for the data miners.
Yeah.
But
Someone asked about the maze quest.
the base quest.
Yeah, how'd that become a thing?
The
That's
maze
another-
question, as in the maze, the character, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How did that become a thing? We had vines and. I guess I'm a bit confused about the
remember,
question.
Eliza, you always had the idea for the plant character, and you wanted to like Niko to. You wanted a cutscene where Niko for a while.
Yeah, I think I did want Niko to like put down the bulb for a little bit, and yeah, Maze was I can't speak anymore. I don't know. I guess it just all made sense. I don't know if I can. I feel really awkward.
We're doing pretty good on time.
Are we? Oh, it's only been
Are
an
we?
hour.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh yeah, all these clovers we had to add because people couldn't find this room.
You always what? Oh yeah, that's right. I think people still have hard time finding this room.
They still do. They really do.
Oh, someone asked how much was Undertale in inspiration. That's a good question.
That's an interesting
Undertale.
question.
Okay, so the original one shot came out about like a year and a half? No,
Yeah,
like
about a
and
year.
3 months before Undertale did. And so we've been working on the game since like on the expansion since that December. And the story that we had at the time, after I played Undertale, I was like, oh man, we have to change the whole story now.
Yeah, basically, it influenced us in the way that we could not do the same thing Undertale did.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's basically like an anti-influence, honestly.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting about it. But like, that's what ultimately gave me the decision to tie in some of the original planned prequel/sequel for One Shot. I was just like, I'm going all out. I'm gonna bring in the sequel, and that sequel eventually became Solstice.
Right.
Speaking of which, are we gonna do Solstice if we have time?
Yeah, I mean, it is the Solstice anniversary.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Speed run. Kind of.
Well, the game's frame rate is doing well for some reason all of a sudden.
It has its moments.
Ah, this is so smooth. Alright, here we have the first aggressive squares in the game.
Oh yeah, aggressive squares.
What? Aggressive swears? Oh,
Oh,
squares.
squares, not squares.
Aggressive swears.
We did have
remember writing aggressive swears.
we did have more swears in the original game, in the demo
we did?
version, I guess. Yeah,
We did?
yeah, we did. The Barons was a little bit more edgy than it is in this game.
I remember because like you gave the entity more.
Yeah, the entity was more of a dick.
And I think George I think George too also said the H word.
Maybe. Yeah.
The H
Oh,
double.
oh yeah. I think I give her like
Mild language.
mild. What's the word I'm looking for? Mild bad language.
Mild.
Profanity.
But like I remember having to clean up like entity and George too.
Oh, this place is so much better.
I know, right?
The stream is saved.
Stream is saved.
All right, and here we have the best character.
Best boy, best boy, best boy.
You want to talk about your inspiration for this character?
He's based on the lamplighter from The Little Prince, in that he's a workaholic who's pretty much like lives his life by his job. So in The Little Prince, the character was like, he lives on a very small planet, and his job is to light lamps every time the planet goes through a day-night cycle. But the day-night cycle on the planet was like a minute. So the guy's just like, he's not just married to his job, he lives his job. He doesn't even sleep. So just like, that would be a really fun concept to explore. Design-wise, I based him off the lamplighter's design on the Korean manga.
All right.
Everyone likes Lamplighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also his palette was more supposed to be a brownish gray at first, but then he doesn't stand out against the city background at all. So I have to like hue shift him to make him like a more blue purple color.
Yeah.
But in my heart, he's always a brunette.
Also, you want to talk about this character now?
Yeah, this is a cameo of a character from my webcomic, my Infamous Hiatus webcomic. And in the comic, he's actually the protagonist. If you can see in his sprite, he has a little red ribbon on his hand. So
Yep. Yeah, it's visible.
But like in the original game, we didn't really have a talk sprite for him or anything, so he's kind of just like an NPC to make ends meet. But like in the full version, I was like, oh, yeah, I could actually like draw him out and show his personality now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. It feels nice to draw like one of your older characters again.
I like the clock person too. Another good character.
Oh yeah, the clock. Put her in there for. I don't even remember why I did, but I think it was because some
time of day.
timer or something.
Yeah, like based on the time of day.
Little object nets. I think I was gonna
yeah.
make her more important too because it's a more important room. But then like with the Solstice characters, I thought it was too much. So she's kind of just like your mysterious observer.
Yeah. I do. Yeah. I guess the theming is obvious where like we got people and object heads in the city, and then we got bird people in the glen and the plant person, and then robots. Robots
Everywhere.
So this. Oh, are you gonna continue? Sorry.
Yeah, you go first.
Oh, I mean, it was just an amusing anecdote about GDC where someone came and played the game and like was really upset about this part because he was like, I guess he didn't understand that this is a demo and that this takes place like later in the game, because he was like just really upset about how he didn't care about Niko.
Right.
Yeah, and he was the only person who reacted like that, so I guess it's a little bit more sad than funny when I say it like that.
Oh, I do have a story about this area. You know who Alec, what's his last name?
Alec Bald? No, wait.
No.
Oh, yeah, Mark says he remembers that guy too.
So like he played this area, and then like when he got to the part where Nico's like overlooking the balcony, he took a picture. I was like, "Aww."
Yeah, I do really like that part. I should mention after talking about that negative dude. Because I do really like that part.
Yeah. Okay, Alec Hollow.
Yeah.
So I worked on uh was it called Aquarius?
Aquarius?
Aquaria and Night in the Woods and Towerfall. But he's re- he's really good at the music stuff. Love him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Puzzle related
But, like,
question. Oh, continue. Sorry.
But yeah, like it's like it always feels nice when like someone takes a screenshot or a picture of your game.
Yeah.
It's like, yay, my hard work paid off. Oh boy, you're in the apartments.
Yeah.
Apartments is one of my favorite areas. I do really like the robots in here.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah.
this was because we actually we polished this area before the other ones because it was for the
Yeah.
demo, right?
The demo.
So
we-
like this was like robot. This was like playground for riding the robot NPCs.
oh,
boy.
we have everybody's favorite character in here.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hello.
Everybody's favorite character.
Oh dear. Hello. 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 Hello.
Just fading the music out is pretty perfect.
Yeah.
Also, I do like this robot. It always made me sad when people would demo this game and they didn't talk to it a second time.
Yeah. That's a good robot.
Yep. I think a lot of people miss this room.
Yeah.
Oh, here we have a pile of hair.
Oh, this hair used to be red until I shared a fan theory with my.
What was that?
This hair used to be red,
Yeah.
like red, like Kip's and Silver's hair.
Yeah.
It's
So I had
yeah,
I
go
had a
on.
fan theory that Silver was actually Kip,
Oh.
and in the time it takes you to get to the Glen or to the refuge, she gets there before you.
She takes the underground passage.
Well,
Yeah.
Pip still has long hair in the game. It's just tied
No,
up.
no, she ties it up, she changes it up.
Right. But the hair and scissors was actually a reference to the Moon. It's an older RPG maker game that I really like.
Yeah. To the Moon is a good game. Very sad.
I cried 87 times. In fact, just thinking about it makes me cry.
Oh wait, I gotta talk to the random here. There you go.
But is the Roomba thing? I
Yeah.
don't know. Is the Roomba thing? And the RAM room in the apartments is also like a little bit based on the Little Prince.
I can see it. This guy has a lot of dialogue.
Yeah, this guy's our lore exposition guy for the demo.
We got some foreshadowing with the black clovers there.
Yeah.
I won't go through all the dialogue though. That's a lot.
This is all dialogue percent.
Oh god, that would take forever. Like whenever I test one shot, I have to test all the dialogue, so it takes me forever to play the game.
Yeah.
Oh, Scarf Robot. I mean, not robot. Scarf TV head.
Scarf TV head.
I don't think. Yeah, he's not a robot.
Nope. So
He just
Niko
looks
Niko does get confused.
Neo gets confused sometimes.
Here's a bed. I might as well do it early.
Yeah. Or you can just go to sleep while Lamplighter is holding the elevator door open.
Oh my gosh. You
Oh,
should do it. Yeah, you should
God,
do it.
I keep forgetting to do those things.
Oh yeah, so this cutscene used to be actually the second cutscene. It used
Oh,
to
yeah.
happen when,
In the
and
glitch.
then like, but then and then for the third cutscene in the original game, we just didn't have one because they were out of time. So, I think because we had a hard time following up with the Niko's mom cutscene, so we just thought we should have added one that's in between the two.
Yeah.
More object-heavy video game representation. I agree, Scatterbrawn. I agree.
I like object heads.
You're cute.
Yep.
My next game is gonna have so many of them.
Unfortunately, mine isn't.
Put one in anyway.
I was thinking about having a cameo somewhere from One Shot, but I couldn't figure out anything that would actually work. I think like the only character would make sense maybe be the Lamplighter.
Only character that's what?
That would make sense. Okay, I think I have everything.
Yeah, you get it over now.
I'm gonna cameo Kelvin from One Shot in my next game because he's not cameo, but I'm just gonna straight up put Kelvin in there because it would fit.
Yeah.
There's a cat cafe.
Here, I'm gonna show off the "you tried" thing. Whoop.
Oh my god, yes.
You tried. It's the thought that counts. Oh yeah, he he says the amount of time you've spent looking for stuff.
When does he stop counting?
Like I think after an hour.
Oh.
Originally, when I was testing it, like it didn't round, so he would say the exact fraction of a second that
Oh my
he was
god,
been
I
working.
remember that.
Which is
I
pretty
remember
good.
that. Do you know about like if you leave him alone for too long? Sorry, not if you like.
You
You
can
know about
solve
That he can brute force the puzzle for you?
Oh yeah, that too. That is a good. My roommate actually did that.
I think it takes like a couple of days for him to get it.
It takes like 3 days.
But he gets it.
He gets it. And that's why Lamplighter is my favorite.
Yeah, I think that's actually like a vacuum cleaner sound effect.
You're resourceful.
I think putting the sound effects together is pretty fun. Go to freesound.org and just like mash stuff together and you'll have sound effects for your game. Alright, so this puzzle right here was originally like a temporary thing that we were going to do for the demo because we needed to show off like a meta puzzle and we needed something that anybody could do at any time. So that's how this came about. And well, we just kept it in because it just sort of worked. And somebody asked how we did this. Basically, we have a separate thread that checks to see if there's part of the window offside the screen, and then if that's the case, then it just removes those pixels. It's pretty simple.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's one of the cooler puzzles, I think.
Mhm.
And oh yeah, and then that number is the anniversary of One Shot.
That's the original release date of One Shot.
Yeah, the original release date.
It's June 30th, 2014.
Also, 2 days after my birthday, might I add.
That's a good way to remember it.
Alright, actually, I can still do the bed, like... Can I?
No.
Oh,
That's
no.
that's one bug in the, or like a sort of something that got into the remake that
Alright. Yeah,
wasn't
oh,
intentional,
I
I
didn't...
guess.
No, I can do the maze part later. Oh, wait. Did he... Maybe it sort of counted? Because it sounds like...
Mhm.
It sounds like it worked anyway.
Oh, I think it's because he left
Oh.
for a while.
Is there a way to replicate the Solstice countdown event? I think if you change your PC time
Yeah,
back.
if you turn the clock back, the timer will start again.
Yay, elevator ride. I like the music in here.
Yep. This is one of the better lines of dialogue in this game. Resume
I
awkward
like-
silence, maybe.
No, if you do that one just takes a long time.
Yeah, that would
It's
just
actually,
that would just skip
speedrunners
off the
don't do it.
dialogue.
Really.
Yeah, like speedrunners don't choose that one because it's slower than actually reading the other three.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Why did you choose the color palettes of the different regions? It's I think it was, yeah, my original logic was based on the RGB. So red, blue, and yellow, green.
Yeah.
Yep.
But there's actually an interesting way I chose the colors because as you noticed, the red is actually magenta and the green is it's more of a teal color.
Yeah.
And the my logic behind that was that I wanted cool colors to contrast with the yellow of the sun, right? Because the sun's
Right.
in one
Yeah.
colors. So that Niko and their eyes and the light bulb can kind of stand out in the background.
Yeah, the eyes glow in this game, which is pretty cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The what?
The eyes glow.
They used to glow through walls.
Oh yeah, they also used to glue through walls. That's another thing. Fishbowl head.
It's
What was the hardest part to write?
the hardest part to write. Ooh. Everything. I think coming up with ways to, because to sort of a motivation for the entity, I guess, and to like consolidate what we had originally written down with the direction we wanted to go for the game. Because, like as I said, we pretty much had to rewrite everything, and like rewrote the second half of the story a lot. And oh, these third characters in the library, they're actually my friend's characters. Well, one of them was mine, but like the other two. So they're cameos, yeah.
I suppose I ought to talk to him on them. Oh yeah, I recognize that character.
Mm-hmm.
Was their name Sheep?
Yeah,
Yeah.
name's, yeah, it's Amaranth now, but sure.
Okay, I just remembered the old ones. Oh wait. Oh. And so we gotta show off the actual best character in the game.
Oh, is that?
Bookmark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you should also read some of the books on the films.
Oh gosh, yeah, yes, do it.
Oh, so it looks like we're looking at the book. But the
Hmm?
what do you call this author?
It's the assistant librarian.
Xenovians?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, which books did you want me to read?
All of them. This,
All of
any
them.
shelf.
Wait,
I like the ones on the shelf.
On the shelf.
wait, did I miss it? I'm confused.
It's our place neatly on the shelf. Okay.
Just read it out loud every time, you'll see.
Read it out. Read it out loud, please.
Books, neatly placed books are on the shelf. I'm confused.
But like the ones on the shelf, yeah.
Yeah, just read the ones on the shelf. Do it.
Oh, I think, yeah, okay. I was like, what am I looking at? This is something I did not know. That is clever.
Yeah, I was testing all of the bookshelves to make sure all their events are working, and I got bored, so I put this in.
Oh, nice. I'm learning new things. These books are cool.
You know, these books are fun, but they're the least fun part of translating the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Because they're all Photoshop files.
Oh no, like this is the second least fun part of translating the game. The least fun part are the journal pages.
That too, yeah.
They're written on an angle.
Someone says they got a question.
Yeah.
What's your question?
But they don't say what the question is.
Okay, this is also the best character.
The phone call. I wonder how that vote's doing. Let's see.
Someone asked, are the object head people robots? They are not.
They are not.
No. It looks like right now, for the votes, the Return the Sun is winning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Should I go behind? I should go behind. Oh yeah, this is how you do kip skip, by the way. You close the game before the event starts when you're standing on this tile.
Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting question. What George do you think we're gonna get?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Cast your votes now. Cast your bets today.
I think somebody linked a straw poll to it. I'm not sure if that's for that though. Did that person ever ask their question?
They did, let me see. Oh. No, they didn't ask a question.
Nope, no questions. No questions for us.
Okay.
Everyone wants 6, I think. 6 is most popular.
6, yeah, that's... seems
George
to be-
6 best, George.
I'm
I
gonna...
think it was actually the hardest one for me to write because I don't know a lot of 90s slang. So
Oh.
George had to help me with that one.
Yep.
Alright,
I'm gonna link the other poll again about the ending. See if people want to vote in that.
alright. Wow, that is a lot of spam.
Also, you want to know a fun fact about George? For the players. So in the original one shot, there were 6 Georges, right? But all of them just had one expression. So there was only 6 pictures. 6 images that we had to alternate aside from the ending CG. But in the extended one shot, I thought that would be weird that she only had one expression. So I gave her all like. I gave her that.
Each one has like 3 or 4.
Each one has like 5 or 6.
Oh, really?
Like at least 5, I think. So like, so that really adds up, and now George has like
Yeah.
30 different expressions dedicated to George. It's almost more than Niko, isn't it?
But yeah, probably more than Niko.
Yeah, probably more than Niko.
More than every character.
Mhm.
It's me again. It's funny because I didn't write any of this dialogue.
Oh wait.
This is my favorite though, this guy right here.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Best one is the one with it written on, yeah.
yes.
Alright, I can't escape. There you go. Oh yeah, I think I should mention the Demon Ram, as we call it. I did not voice the Demon Ram.
Mm-hmm.
Some
No.
people think I did, but I didn't.
But then who is the voice of Demon Ram?
Someone on
Yeah.
freesound.org. This is the cutest character.
Kelvin. Originally, Kelvin was supposed to be like a worker or a manager at the factory, but like he's also the tallest character in the game, and animating him was really difficult. So I was just like, I'm just gonna make him sit down and next to a bunch of cats because I was obsessed with Neko Atsume at the time.
Oh,
Just
Yeah.
like I thought it would be a nice, very cute reference.
I
Because
love
that way I
cats.
don't have to animate. I don't have to animate Kelvin.
And you get to draw cats.
Yes. Well, I still animated him, just not of him walking. Just getting a character this tall to have a good animation on a 4-frame cycle, that's not fun. Ooh, we're breaking and entering.
Yeah, I'm sure you won't mind.
Breaking and entering.
I'm just stealing his things.
And this is basically like a direct reference to the Little Prince right here, this sort of image.
Yep.
Wasn't that near the end, too?
I think so, if I recall.
What's near the end now?
The lamp lighter. Lamp lighting.
In the Little Prince book?
No, in the game where he's actually at the lamp.
Oh, okay, so originally Lamplighter was just like a more minor NPC, and like he was only supposed to be on the ground and give you a bit of lore while lighting his lamp. But then we needed a character for the demo to like hold up the elevator and stuff, to like explain what's going on with the elevator. And I didn't feel like designing another character, so I was just like, let's just bring Lamplighter on board, and I gave him a bit bigger role.
Yeah.
Which turned out in my favor because his personality is so funny. Let's draw him again.
Sparkly water.
Sparkly water.
This
Oh,
place is just so much smoother than...
Yeah, there's just like 1 or 2 random water sparkles here.
Oh yeah, the street vendors. That was something Eliza really wanted.
Oh yeah, for some reason I wanted street vendors. I guess because, like, the original drawings that you did for the city had, like, that really cool, like, neon city kind of effect. And I was just like, there's gotta be street vendors, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was like, you were also very insistent on having a ground area. Especially since we skipped out on having a ground area,
Yeah.
In the first.
the original, because no time.
Hey, this is the best puzzle. Everybody's favorite puzzle.
Yeah, everyone gets stuck on this. It's not really a hard puzzle, but
I got stuck on it.
Oh wow. Hmm. How did I do this again?
Oh, Eliza's gonna get stuck on it now.
I forget what my strategy was.
Yeah, this puzzle is purely RNG. Well, this like the solution is RNG, but solving it is it's doable every time.
Yeah, I just forget how I used to do it.
Just do it one light at a time. Here, wait, we can demonstrate the correct way to do it.
Ah, fuck it.
Just figure out one light at a time, and only ever change one light.
Was it this one, or was it...
Yeah, so
There we go. Cool. First try.
You got it.
Oh, someone just asked, is the art in my Twitter an Evangelion reference? Well, started out as a Little Prince reference, but then then I had to add in 3 more characters, so the composition ended up looking more Evangelion, so I just ran with it.
Yeah, it looks really end of Viva.
Oh, the reason why I made the robots all manufactured in 3D printers was that I don't have to draw complicated machinery in this area.
Yeah. It's boxes.
Bible thumb.
Nice, easy to draw.
I like the scientists. They're very,
Mhm.
what's the word?
Yeah?
Sciencey.
Yes, sciencey, I guess this is the best.
Like Niko says things, we try and touch the panels.
Oh,
The
I
panels?
don't even remember.
The ones that the scientists are working on.
Oh.
Like the terminals there.
Oh.
I forgot, what did they say?
I want to press all the buttons, but I must resist. Which puzzle was the most challenging to make? I think that would be the one near the ends where you had to drag the window around. I guess I don't
Yeah.
want to spoil that.
Mhm. Someone asked what inspired the music styles for... Okay, that's a new question.
Yeah, that's you.
I would think Yumi and Nikki inspired my music style in general. And I've had people tell me that some of the music reminded them a little bit of Silent Hill, which is which I take as a compliment. And yes, Flashbang 84, I will release the videos once the stream ends. It's good.
So we'll talk more about the tower puzzle when we get to the tower puzzle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so I guess we should talk about Kip some. Kip,
Yeah.
Kip started as a name on a letter on Silver's desk in the original game. And that was it.
The infamous Kip.
Yeah.
So it was a character that was gonna be relevant later, but then we never put in a lot of thought to who she was. Just that she had connections to Silver.
Yeah.
And then I think for the expanded version when we were actually gonna make her into a real thing, like Eliza said something about cloning.
I still
Yeah,
think
I was thinking like cloning, like I wasn't sure if like Silver was like a robot or a cyborg, so we talked it over, and she just turned out to be a scientist and stuff.
I still think that Silver is, or Kip is secretly Silver right now, and the real
What was I
Kip is
doing
dead.
again?
It's the amber.
Yeah, I know.
It's at top. There you go. But yeah, there's no proof that Kip isn't Silver. You never see them in the same room.
I wanted to add a cutscene at the end of Solstice, but I ran out. We ran out of time.
Yeah.
So your headcanons are still valid.
Valid? I'm not sure that's the right word. Mark is the producer.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go. Oh, apparently it doesn't work here.
Now we get to do the camera puzzle.
Yep, camera puzzle.
And from what I know, you didn't want people to actually have hints at first.
Um,
That's what Knight said.
I'm not sure. Like, what I wanted was for people to figure out that they could talk to these dudes, like the
I'm
street
not sure
vendors.
if the hints are like for this puzzle, because there was another puzzle that didn't have hints.
The light puzzle?
Maybe.
Because the point of this puzzle was that like you had to figure out a logic puzzle with all the street vendors, but then what a lot of people ended up doing was just brute forcing it,
A lot of people do end up forcing it.
which is kind of funny because like I specifically made it so that if you do something like this,
But it'll be hard to do it.
Oh, you should get multiple photos of Niko.
oh yeah,
Oh,
I will do that. But I made them fall out because that was more of a pain in the ass. Pardon my language.
Yeah. It's wrong.
Wait, I already talked to this guy.
Like the camera,
Hmm?
the camera, the printing and the lighting up sequence, I actually coded it myself. I was pretty proud of that. Because otherwise I'm like a complete code noob.
Yeah. You sequenced that yourself with the RPG Maker
Yeah,
script.
I think this I also timed the phone calls with the robot in the library.
Yeah. But yeah, the reason why the photo thing, the multiple photos is a thing, is because it was originally just a bug, where you just get the photo item over and over again. So, but they would stack in your inventory, so you couldn't really tell. So, decided to make it more of a thing.
Oh, someone asking, how old is Niko?
Like 8.
You heard it here, folks. Niko's 8.
Not 8, but like 8.
Like 8.
Shit, I don't even remember what the order of the lenses is.
I think it's like thick, concave, thin,
I might as well try
convex,
that.
something like that. I know that they go, it's one flat, one curve, one flat, one curve, something like that.
Okay, 8 and 10 is, I think, a good age for Niko.
Looks like that was it.
How about that?
But they're not older than 10, I don't think.
More photos.
I like the idea of a gigantic camera that just takes tiny little photos.
That was pretty cool. Like, it took me a while to like come out with the design for this room, but I really like how they turned out.
Yeah, it's good room.
Oh yeah, the light, the spotlight for the camera, that one was a pain to figure out. There was some very, very complicated layering having to do there.
Alright, how many should you do? Last one?
You can do 10.
Alright, I'll do all 10. I can probably answer questions while this happens.
Yeah. So where did the idea of Niko being a cat person come from?
Niko's not a cat. Niko's a person.
Niko's a cat person. Niko's a cat person. You heard it here, folks. It's canon. Niko's not a cat. Niko's a cat person. There's a difference.
Different.
Actually, I think that's basically just Esper, right?
But the reason why I wanted Niko to be a cat person was that I wanted a character with like big glowing yellow eyes, I'm not sure if that was before or after we decided that the light bulb was the key item. I think it was actually before, but like I just really wanted a protagonist with the big yellow eyes.
Yeah.
How much of an influence was Hyperlight Drifter on the art style? So I would say that like more than like Hyperlight Drifter kind of inspired more the story than the art style itself. I would say, but like because I was working on a very painterly hand drawn look for pixel art about a year before, and that was for Rip. And so for one shot, I mostly used that as a reference, used Rip as a reference for the art in one shot. But Hyperlight Drifter was like inspired me in other ways. It inspired me to like make a world with a lot of backstory and lore that's not necessarily in the forefront of the story, but but it's lore that's kind of just there. It exists. It gives you the sense that the world is bigger than what's explored in the game.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Someone's asking, can you tell us what we did in the game or what you made? So our roles, I guess.
Yeah.
So
What?
our
Okay.
basically what we did in the game. Gar and I did the programming. Casey did, or Knight, sorry, did most of the art and music writing, a lot of that.
So for the demo, Eliza and I more like collaborated on the writing. So like
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
like
For
she had a more active role in the demo writing wise.
I
So
have
like
so many photos.
yay. Which George will the stream get? Oh
What are
boy.
we gonna get?
Oh boy. Moment of truth. Moment of truth.
Oh, it's 5.
It's 5.
What? Oh, but she's the boring George.
Boring, George.
He's the boring George.
It's Mom, George.
It's one of the nicer Georges.
Yeah. I'm a little disappointed. Someone asked about Niko's gender again for
Yeah.
like the 700th time. I don't know how many times you can answer this question.
Well, Niko was always meant to be like
A cat.
yes.
Niko's gender is cat.
Niko was always meant to be an androgynous character. That's how Eliza asked me to design the character in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because the character is just depends on the player's interpretation, right?
Yeah. I don't know. The idea just sounded like, oh, why not? I guess.
And that was before Undertale even.
Yeah, another thing
Whereas
that
now it's
Undertale did that we also did. Alright, so now I gotta sleep. I'm gonna check out one of the books here.
Yeah. Read all the books. You gotta get the most out of George's dialogue. Not just the books, but like the other items.
Yeah.
I worked hard on George's dialogue, man.
6 times.
Someone mute ants for saying that shit.
Oh, George 5.
Even the painting is books. Alright, let's...
Wait, Liz, are you actually speedrunning this?
No, no. If I was speedrunning, I wouldn't be. I
I
am...
think we lost.
I think, yeah, we lost this speedrun already. I'm just kind of zooming through it so that we can, I guess, see everything.
Right.
And it's a bit absent-minded. Yeah, this is a little bit more expanded version of what we wrote in the original game.
So, like,
Hinting-
in the original game, the books were just dialogue boxes, which isn't nearly as cool.
yeah.
But like I think all the new books were just like the same as the original ones. I think, just written better.
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah. I guess I'll let this cutscene go before I answer that question, or bring up that question, I guess.
Yeah.
This is the scary dream.
Oh, remember the old music and dial and sound for this case?
Oh yeah, that one.
Remember how like the music was too intense?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was too intense and also
Yes.
like over the top.
Yeah, it was
over the
little,
top and
little hilarious.
yeah.
I wish they kept that in, kind of, almost.
so,
Just like the original one-shot trailer script from Dejika.
Oh, yeah.
In the world.
oh yeah, that was a little weird.
I can't do the voice.
I don't ask me. So someone asked, does Niko have cat ears or... No, does Niko have cat ears or are those cat ears on his hat? Well, they
Niko
used...
has human ears under their hat. Observe. I'm gonna draw that. I'm gonna draw that right now. Okay. I'm gonna draw that right now.
The answer coming
Oh my
in
goodness.
5 minutes.
This is a revelation. Do you want to maybe go into the history of that? Like,
The history.
well, like what we were gonna the ideas you had for the mysterious under the hat thing.
The ideas I had mysterious under the hat thing.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't want to spoil it if you don't want to talk about it, but they were gonna be interesting, not quite ears.
Oh yeah, I think at one point I went for like a moon-shaped.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Like I don't remember any of it.
It was
Nico's actually Mickey Mouse.
They were sort of like horns, almost.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I think I remember what you're talking about. It was like for the protagonist for
What are you drawing right now?
the protagonist for the sequel was like it actually shows what goes under the hat. There we go.
Nico's ears.
Yeah.
Niko, everybody.
Wait, I gotta see this.
It's pretty great.
That is horrifying.
Now we know.
This is official art.
Doesn't get any more fitful than that.
I regret everything.
It's like cancel one shot now.
Wait. You know what would make this better?
What?
Color.
You're gonna color it in?
I have to now.
You have to, yeah.
Someone else asks, what is Niko's home village like?
What Niko home village?
Yep.
Mostly just what Niko tells you about. I think when I was writing it, you told me that like you always pictured it as sort of a very communalist village. Like it's a super close knit community, so everyone just takes care of each other basically. So that was the way I've always written it.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So like in some of Niko's dialogue, like Niko will tell you about how they were
Oh, I
babysitting.
like this elevator cutscene where
Yeah.
Niko goes up by. Like the dialogue for Niko here is just the start of the normal elevator cutscene, but without Lamplighter.
Hmm.
The dots are exactly the same.
Yep.
Hmm.
All right, let's do the plant baby.
It's plant time.
The sacred kernel.
The sacred popcorn. Niko's ears, please.
Oh shoot, did I forget the dirt?
Well, you can't get the dirt till now. You have to
Oh.
like see the planter. But you can fast travel.
That is true, I can fast travel.
We're doing good on time. It's only
You're
been
not-
like 2 hours.
Yeah, about getting close to 2.5 hours, so pretty good for time,
Then again, we know where everything is.
more or less.
I had some trouble with the barons though. I knew where the plant guy's got plants in front of him.
That he does.
Here we go, Cannon Niko. Cannon Niko, no hat.
Canon no hat Niko.
I want to see how it looks so far. Oh my god. What have you done?
Well, people kept asking, and here it is.
Someone wants to know if Niko has fur.
Uh, I honestly don't know anymore.
I never thought that was the case, but
Another mystery.
yeah.
Right, anyway.
It's like if Niko takes off their hat, their hearing increases 500%.
It's too powerful. Shoot, but I just, oh yeah, right, I'm doing garden.
Garden quest.
I'm gonna post this, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna post this.
There we go. I remember I guess we had a discussion on whether or not that should be mandatory in the original demo,
Pancakes or the...
like saving Plant Baby,
Oh.
and we decided on no, it should not be mandatory.
Yeah. 'Cause people always ask, like, people get confused sometimes. Like, I can't plant the plant. I can't go on with the game. I see that question sometimes on the
You only have
Steam
one shot.
forums.
You blew it.
I'm actually gonna go take a small break to go to the restroom.
Okay.
Okay.
See ya.
Alright. Go on without me.
We will.
The pancake scene.
Pancakes. Alright, I'm gonna...
This part's
No.
sad. I feel bad for Niko.
Sad pancakes.
just want to pat Niko on the head. Why did
Well,
we?
how did
Continue.
someone asked how we came up with the not a cat joke?
Oh gosh. So, I think it was just an accident, honestly.
Yeah.
Because when we first did it, Niko was originally going to be called Cat Eyes,
Oh.
but I
is it-
didn't like that name, so I was like, we should do Niko. But then we had I guess we wanted to address it, like we wanted to make it clear: is Niko, like, what is Niko?
Right.
And so that was basically Niko saying that, you know, they're not a cat, they're a person. So I don't know. That's not a very satisfying story. It was just a complete accident that people really liked.
People like that.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I mean, you do get to see some, like, actual cats later.
You do.
Okay, so we just did the pancakes. I need to focus.
Yeah. So now it's time to go back down.
I return with cookies.
Nice.
Yum.
Alright, anyway.
This one person says Nico looks like an abomination without the hat.
Well, how could you say that to Nico's face? You hurt their feelings.
Poor Nico.
Alright, anyway.
Okay, I was just checking up to make sure everything was looking good. My face isn't lit the best right now, but I'll
It
manage.
looks kind of cool.
What was that?
It looks like your glasses are glowing.
Oh yeah, I could not fix that. I think it's because I have like special reflective glasses for like computer vision.
That's
But
what
just-
makes it cooler.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
like
then
the
again,
game.
I do look like myself in the game more, so that's good. What am I doing? I'm just kind of wandering around. I need to focus on what I'm doing. Oh, How did you get in there again?
Oh, you have to go through the other side.
Yeah, you want to go from the vendor street.
Gotcha. Wait. There we go.
There you go.
This one's alright, I guess. I like the shift from the hand drawn to like pixel there.
Oh yeah, that's a good part.
I thought that was really cool.
This part's sad.
It's like soon.
Are you glad we actually have a real tower segment now?
Yeah. Instead of just like that weird last minute stuff we did last time.
That was literally like made in the last day.
Last hour.
Not quite the last hour, I think, because
I don't know, we were pushing it pretty hard. Like,
Yeah,
I think
the
we...
rapping in this room wasn't fun.
the
Like,
wrapping
no.
was, especially if when Niko has like this water effect.
Yeah, the footsteps made it hard because then I had to wrap Nico in all the footsteps too.
Yeah, I remember that being a problem.
But we got it to work.
I love how the water effect turned out though. That
It turned out nice, yeah.
Good job, Mike.
Eliza has already finished her mission.
I'm going. Rude.
So Niko and the World Machine was the piano song. Actually took, I think out of all the one-shot songs, this one took me the longest to write.
Oh, that's the game. Thank you for watching our stream.
Yeah, that's fun
Goodbye,
stuff.
One shot is over.
Good 2.5-hour run.
More wallpaper trickery. So, yeah, let me switch it over to.
Yeah, it might be switchy time.
I might keep this on actually for the rest of the game, basically.
What song?
Let's see. How's that poll doing?
Oh wait, no, this is just a normal readme.
Return the Sun is still winning, but it's a close vote. I'm always surprised at how close the decision is. It's very 50-50.
Yeah, like before. Remember, Eliza did remember when you did a poll for your school,
Yeah.
and then it was actually more like 60 something 30, right?
Was it? I thought it was more even than that.
Oh, someone wants to.
I honestly cannot remember the results of that, but I did get an A on it, which is pretty funny. So
That's good.
yeah, let me try
Nice.
to change my face a little bit. My lips aren't supposed to look black. Okay, there. Anyway,
Oh, now on your phone.
it was someone says they left the underscore 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 dot exe open the entire game. Oh, and people are asking us how we did the two windows. Painstakingly.
This one isn't too hard mechanically if you can open up the pipe,
Ew,
but
I didn't have fun with it.
and the implementation is very Windows specific for the journey.
Yeah, that was also this is basically the reason that this game isn't on other platforms, because at this point I just basically gave up of trying to support Windows and Mac OS because we needed to get it done. Someone asking about the entity sounding like GLaDOS. I'm not sure I ever imagined a voice for the entity.
And it'd be something like what?
They were asking like, how do you imagine the entity sounding?
A what?
The entity, like, how would
How does
they
entity sound?
how do they sound to you?
Oh, the voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably very robotic. Because the entity was always, even from the beginning, the entity was meant to be like the game itself. Like, remember when during dev, of the original one shot, we always just called him Ed.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
and the reason for that was like, because every time when Eliza wanted to come to an idea, she always said it was the game, right? She referred to the character as the game, which got pretty confusing pretty fast.
Yeah.
So we just came up with the shorthand for Ed because Nikola Tesla, haha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the music in this area actually, this was actually one of the hardest songs to write for me because like I wanted to write a piano solo, but I had a hard time getting it to actually sound like piano. So one of my friends, also named Alex, he goes by Albatross Suit on Twitter. I'm gonna plug him here. And he helped me a lot with getting this song to sound like an actual piano piece.
Ah. Nice.
So,
Yeah, this
so go check him out. He's also making a game that I'm helping with. plug. Drop another plug in here.
Mm-hmm.
It has like cute scarecrow platforming stuff. I really liked it when I played it. I might. But
Yeah, a lot of people don't. A lot of people didn't figure out to line up a Clover right away.
Yeah. I think I watched somebody get through the entire thing without figuring it out.
Maybe we should have made it a little bit more obvious in the first one, like a little note saying "Equip your Clover."
Maybe.
well,
Well,
the clover was the only item in the game. We don't want to hold their hands too much either, right?
I don't know. Hand holding there would be
Puzzle
fun.
game. It's a puzzle game. Gotta let people figure things out on their own.
But the thing is, though, what people don't figure it out and they still get through.
That is. Wait, how did they get through the?
they just do it.
yeah.
How? It's
They
like
brute
the
force.
Sheer determination.
the first one is that like the first puzzle I can see it being easy, but the tiles is
I think at this point, like, they figured it out.
I think this is the point where you have to get it.
yeah. I don't know what to draw, so I'm just drawing silly Niko faces now.
Shit. I messed
Yeah,
up.
these puzzles weren't too hard to make since it's basically just a copy of the puzzle in the Glen.
Yeah. The Glen thing was a pain in the original game.
Oh
though.
yeah, I remember like you had to like nest upon nesting.
Yeah.
Like I saw the code, I was like, dude, I am so sorry for you. This sounds so bad for you right now.
This one's a little bit tricky.
The funnest one.
Wait, is my screen paused?
Is it?
Yeah, see?
I haven't seen it update for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is the draw thing not working?
Try.
Alright, let me restart.
Maybe restarting. Oh, now it's moving.
It's moving. Okay, yeah, it's moving.
Well, it sounds like you got it figured.
Look at all the Nikos.
And my fan's at it again.
Are you watching the stream on it?
Oh, I'm not watching the stream on it. I'm watching the stream on the other laptop.
Oh.
So I guess my tablet is actually the biggest fan of One Shot.
So what's the poll looking like?
Let me see. Return the Sun is still winning,
Alright.
so I think we're going with that one.
I'll probably switch back to window mode though. Where's the stream? Someone is eating something crunchy.
Me. I'm sorry, I haven't had dinner.
Yeah. It's dinner time.
I never showed the off the ad infinitum at the beginning. But yeah, those are different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like at infinitum.
Sometimes people ask about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Varied options for the television.
Yeah, the co-
Oh yeah, I put that in. Might want that in for this part.
Yeah, it reminds me of Yuminiki.
It
Was
was
it a
difficult because it has
like,
to the music has to stop playing when it fades out.
was it a reference to Unity? I forgot.
I don't know if it was a reference. I know he just wanted it in the game.
Mm-hmm.
All those are locked.
This
one
part was
has
really
keys.
hard to do because the map randomly switches between two maps.
Yeah.
You only have one shot.
You only have one.
Gosh. Has anybody not told Niko the truth? I don't even
I
remember
don't-
if that's an option because everybody tells Niko the truth.
It's kind of an option, but kind of not.
Regretful John asks, have any of us teared up while writing or imagining the story for one shot?
A
I
little
did a few
bit.
times.
A little bit.
Yeah, I think Knight did. Yeah.
Like for this sequence, the tower, like the end of the tower sequence, so the elevator and the hallway, I cried while writing it. Which I suppose is a good sign.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
My dad cried when I told him about it.
This elevator is special. This is one of the few places in the game that you can't save.
Oh,
Because if you save in here, you get a soft lock.
oh yeah. Also, this is like one of the other two songs I made. It's
Yeah.
this elevator music.
Dark elevator music. Actually, remix it a little bit into the regular elevator music. But it's really hard to hear, I think.
The song is made entirely of elevator noises. No. Although they do sort of sound like elevator music or noises now that you mention it. I think I just got some like industrial sound and some bloops, and I just put the bloops together with the sounds.
Alright, time to put back the sun.
Thank you, John. Unfortunately, some copyright problems prevented us from using the original music.
The Start House music?
Yeah,
Yeah.
startup music.
Yeah, that was a hassle to figure. I don't think it was like even. I think the guy just didn't have enough information on the licensing.
Yeah, I mean, we probably could have done it, but better to be
Yeah.
safe than sorry. Anyway, it looks like Save the World is one.
Yeah,
Alright.
time
let's
to
do
put the
this.
sun in.
But the Return Home ending, it was like it's actually changed a little bit from the original because we actually showed the world fading out and stuff.
Yeah, that was a very nice touch.
That was really cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's return it then.
It's like a catwalk. That's sad.
Yeah, I'm glad we made this screen this way.
Yeah, whose suggestion was it? Because I know I didn't come up with it.
So I think Mark suggested we have something like that, and then I was the one who's like Niko in the middle, choices on the sides.
Yeah, I remember now. Like Mark said that like he didn't like how in the original it had like a default choice.
Yeah. Did it.
Yay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
anyway.
correct George face. We have all the
Now this image is relevant.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now this image is relevant.
Also, George's
Niko is dead.
no.
I'm gonna post that.
Poor Niko.
So George's head is correctly shaped, the pips align to
Okay,
real life
great.
dice.
Yeah, now it's a tie. I checked it like literally a minute later and it's like 50-50.
Oh. So,
Oh, it's too late.
too late.
The choice is made.
Ni-
Oh yeah, that's one thing that we joked about when we were making it.
Mhm.
Two choices would be like, kill the world or kill Niko.
Yeah.
Right. Um, seeing your name in the credits of a game, I guess is particularly special in this game because, I guess it was the shit. This game is how I came out, I guess. So,
Yeah.
it was a little bit scary for me. But now it's like, yay. So yeah, we just finished one shot. This is the entire game.
We just finished the first half of the game.
Well, most of Solstice is just like dialogue anyway, right? Which
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Eliza's gonna skip.
I mean,
Or read fast.
read fast. That's a good way of phrasing it. Okay, so I guess let's just get right into it. Well, after we delete the
Yep.
save dot progress or save underscore progress, that one shot.
Time to delete the save. I made it, or it works if you delete the real save file too. I think. Since it sets the flag
Does it?
before it does the save check.
All right, let's do this. The real save. No, this
But if
game.
you delete the real save, you don't get the achievement.
There
So
is no real save. This game is actually magic.
This game is magic. It knows what you did.
Yeah.
Is undead. Just reanimated Niko.
Oh, you might notice that Niko called me my name. Oh wait. I didn't realize this was changed in the subsequent playthroughs.
Oh, you know what I thought would be a neat idea for this puzzle?
Yeah.
If we were to do it again? It would also be evil.
Yeah?
What you do is, at this part, it's like restart your computer,
Yeah?
and then you have to go to your like lock screen, you have to log in, but now
Who's the
your login
password?
password's changed to Solstice.
Oh gosh.
Shoot, I actually don't know the solution to this one.
They're really hard to make though.
It would be, it wouldn't be too hard to make, but it'd be really evil.
Yeah.
What is it, just Solstice?
Yeah, it's the Solstice.
Wait, yeah, I don't think Eliza is as familiar as Solstice is.
Yeah, I should make that clear right now. I did not have a hand in Solstice. Like, I know how, like, I've seen it being played, but, like, I didn't work on it myself.
Or you played it before this? I forget.
Yeah, I don't remember this, though.
Yep. Oh. Hello, penguin, someone said.
But you still know where everything is though, right?
Yeah, I know how to... Yeah.
The frame rate seems to be doing really good though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is... Huh, I wonder why that is. I was afraid that, like, the game was going to be at a crawl again, but...
Maybe Windows finished installing its updates.
Maybe.
Was Windows installing updates before?
I don't
I don't
know.
know, it does it sometimes on its own.
Good.
Alright.
Time to speedrun Barons.
Wait, am I in winded mode? Yes, I am. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Solstice didn't have a lot of add-on puzzles other than
Yeah,
Sword.
I'll just tear through this
Mm-hmm.
speedrun strats. I should start live split.
Oof. One thing that people ask sometimes that I think we probably should put in the game at some point is diagonal movement.
Mm-hmm.
Since I don't think it'd be too hard to put in at this point.
No, but all the collisions are cubes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that
I
has the potential to break a lot of things.
anyway.
Oh, it does, but you can like check to make sure that it's accessible by a normal path before you do the diagonal.
That is true.
I mean, it's an RPG Maker game. Do we really need that?
It's like we don't really need it. But it's like, but if I were to fix anything in this game, it'd probably be that.
Mm. And I don't think it's worth it. Like,
Good night, John.
I imagine it would break a lot of my collisions. Because,
No,
you know...
no, it wouldn't though. That's a nice thing. Because you can do it so it wouldn't.
Mm.
Because you can check to make sure that you could do like a corner, like you could check the corner as well as the diagonal to see that there'd be a valid path there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is so much smoother now. I have no idea what the deal was earlier.
You fixed it.
Somehow.
We fixed one shot.
Woo!
Good job.
Good job.
That makes it especially painful though, because it didn't have to be like that.
Well, that's,
Yeah, I'll
that's the theme of Solstice, right?
Yeah.
Fixing one shot. Yeah.
One stream at a time.
Maybe it's thematic. It's symbolic. Ooh.
Maybe I shouldn't be skipping this dialogue because it is new. Alright. Speedrun.
Speed run.
Shoot, I keep accidentally pushing it.
I think you can press like X to cancel out.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, like, pushing X, you do need to go through all the options.
Oh, for this one, that's right. In the original one, you can.
Yeah.
In the first run, but
Yeah.
in Solstice one, it's broken. I think
What's broken now?
due to the way the event was structured. So you can't X out of. You have to see all of Prophet Bot's dialogue there.
Oh, right.
This is going to be a lot easier now that I can actually move around.
Yay.
And Barons will probably be shorter if you know the solution to the map puzzle right away.
The map puzzle. Oh, right.
Yeah, I don't have that memorized. Oh wait, whoops. Went too high. Oh wait, we have to talk to Silver first, don't we?
Let's talk to who?
Silver?
Oh, yeah, Silver.
Hmm.
Yeah. That was a bit of a weird issue to like put that rope there, because otherwise there was an issue of
Yeah, like-
would Silver be in her house or in the mines. So that's why it's roped off.
Mhm.
I wish we found a better way to handle it though, since it can be a little confusing to players sometimes. But mostly we'll talk to Silver right away, so it's not too bad.
I guess I didn't really need to pick that up. It's a mysterious character.
Mysterious.
This is a lot of dialogue, so if someone wants to ask some more questions, we can answer more questions.
Like, alright, here's a question. Who wore it better, Prophet or Proto?
Who were what better?
Their robot outfit, I guess.
Well, now I need an outfit suggestion. Wait, I know exactly how to handle this. Here,
All right.
I know exactly how to handle this.
Someone asked why I got rid of the "You Killed Niko" ending. It's probably a good
Yeah,
thing to talk about.
I think we talked about it earlier, didn't we? But
A little.
we can talk about it again.
I
So
wasn't.
the game would crash and people would just lose, or people just didn't get that like closing the game
Yeah.
really is not a good idea. And it was kind of a really harsh punishment for something.
Yeah.
And also, people don't like paying for that.
Yeah, that is also a good point. Like, that's gonna piss people off to buy the game. Same reason that like,
It's like I bought
We
this
had-
game and then I lost, and then I couldn't play it ever again.
I mean, I would respect the artistic decision to do that, but I wouldn't risk it myself. I don't
Yeah.
I actually didn't really like that feature all that much, but it was integral.
It was a little bit edgy.
It was integral to the original. Like, remember, like that was the one of your original key mechanics.
Yeah, it was, but
Like that? But that was also because One Shot was meant to be a really short game.
yeah.
So as we expanded its scope, it wouldn't make sense to have that in anymore.
This is a really cool puzzle.
Oh yeah, that one's a very simple puzzle to do, but it's neat how we did it.
It's like it's meta, but not meta. Meta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone asked if there's going to be a sequel.
This is the sequel. You're looking at it.
There's your answer. Someone asked how we implemented what's the Clover Puzzle?
I think that's the one with the other window.
Yeah.
Basically, we had inter-process communication where
Yeah.
we sent signals to the one thing and then that picked out the right image to show, and that was basically it.
Yeah. Some processes sometimes have to communicate.
Yep.
And that's just the thing you can do.
Leave silver in the dust.
So long, Silver. Oh yeah, and then this is like coming up. It's the part where you can opt out of Solstice,
Mhm.
which some people accidentally do. Oh, they were asking about like the Clover Puzzle just right now
Oh, that one.
with the book. That one's really
Oh.
simple. It's just it's just the vent that where you use the book just checks what tile you're on in the map you're on. That's all it is.
Mhm.
If you're on the right tile and use the book, then you get the puzzles complete.
There probably won't
Yeah,
be
but-
another DLC to answer.
Yeah,
some of these.
probably no more.
Except for the dating sim, right? Right, guys?
Yeah, except that.
Are we gonna do that as a DLC?
I don't know if it'll be
don't
DLC.
know.
It'll just be like free LC.
Yeah, free. Well,
Free
free,
LC.
free LC is still DLC, right?
Yeah.
Just like Solstice.
Solstice is free LC.
Mhm.
Someone's asking what do we think of the mod Equinox, but I haven't seen much of that.
The mod, which one?
Equinox?
I have not heard of that one. I
Yeah.
only know about Outsider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard of Outsider, which is interesting.
It's my boy.
No, someone asked, does time pass in Niko's village while Niko's away, or did Niko just vanish from there?
I actually haven't thought about that because, like, in the ending, Niko will say that their mom's looking for them. But,
Yeah.
like, probably some time has passed, but, like, maybe a day or two, I guess?
Yeah, probably not a long amount of time.
Because, like, one point I really wanted to get across was that, like, when Niko was, sorry, Niko fell asleep in the wheat field, and that's where the game started.
It's like
So, like-
Niko was having a heat stroke. the whole time.
Canon.
That's
canon,
one shot.
Canon. It's canon now.
How many people are in the stream right now?
200 plus.
Like
So good number.
211.
Alright, so what's the solution to this one?
It's robot hospital robot battery.
I don't remember, man.
It's like robot blank hospital robot blank battery. I remember this one. I had tested this a lot.
Robot blank hospital robot blank battery.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There we go.
This one doesn't seem like it should be too hard, but it takes people a while sometimes.
Yep, that's a computer.
Computer. Yeah.
This felt like a good way to reuse the dormitories area, kind of. Oh,
Actually, always wanted a dormitory puzzle based on the numbers. That's
oh, Eliza, do you know what you should do?
Hmm?
You could go make the battery.
oh wait.
Wait, what happens if I make the battery?
It's like,
Good.
yeah, just. I don't know if she can do it anymore though. She gave Frodo the disc.
Alright.
What is making the battery do?
Then you don't need to steal a battery from the Glen.
Ah,
And then you can keep all the robots alive.
Yeah,
Right.
it's pacifist route.
One's not pacifist routes.
Or if you're mean, you just make the battery and then take it anyways. Give Cedric 2 batteries.
One shot murder routes.
swap the batteries out. Replace it with a new battery.
Oh, that'd be funny if when you replace the batteries, all the robots became blue.
Actually, I don't know what Profit Box hands look like. But I'm just gonna make it answers because why not?
Ooh,
I
interesting.
know. That was the hands.
Some people gave Cedric 2 batteries. Yes, the battery. If you make the battery in the Barrens, it actually works in the Glen.
Mm-hmm.
But people, and he only needs one battery, but you can give him both batteries.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Really? What,
Yeah.
what would that do?
he just takes it again.
Oh. Well, it's...
Yes,
Have
it
a backup.
works. What?
But it's good to have a backup, right?
Yeah, and then the plane goes twice as fast.
Okay.
You probably ought to pick up the pace. That's my phone reminding me to take my medicine.
Pick up the pace of what?
Of the stream, because it's getting close to midnight here.
Yeah, it is getting late.
Here, I'll just match through the text faster.
Solstice
We still
speed
got-
run.
Those Japanese questions to answer too.
That
Yeah.
too, yeah. But yeah, one of the first things I did when I joined the project was I made it so you could math text. Before you just could scroll it faster, and that wasn't really as good. Since, especially for testing, being able to math text is just
Yeah, it was sort of
necessary.
annoying.
Welcome to One Shot.
And Shy is a button mashing simulator.
Unmatch Simulator.
Wait, Knight, are you drawing that?
Maybe?
Wait, what?
I just finally
Oh.
took a look at what he's drawing, and
Lovely.
Anime Beyonce.
yeah.
My roommate's been playing that game. Is everybody out of questions?
I don't know if we're out of questions yet. Let's see if there's any we didn't answer. Is the world Niko's in real before they arrive home?
What?
No, that's a weird one. Let's see. Oh, how did you come up with Proto? That's a question.
Oh, the prototype? Well,
Yeah.
originally Proto Hat was gonna have a slightly different design. Well, not slightly, but like it was supposed to be like a different design robot. But then I have a friend Ridu who really like the Profit Bot.
Yeah.
I I really like Profit Bots too, and I thought that was like, he was a character that you kind of saw in the beginning of the game and then never again, right? But
Yeah.
I thought like it was a little underutilized for a design I really like, so why not just do it again? Original character, do not steal.
Strong.
Look, it's a different colored scarf. Oh, remember when you told me to animate this part coming up here?
Oh gosh, yeah, I remember.
I was like, I'll animate it, and I just cut to fade to black, then open the new scene with everything falling down.
Someone asks, did Niko inherit their coat/duster from someone older? It looks too big for them.
What? Sorry, what?
Did Niko inherit their coat/duster from someone older? It looks too big for them.
From someone older.
Yeah.
The coat?
Yeah.
That was kind of my intention. It's like Nico's outfit is like a little big.
A bit of a hand-me-down.
That goes with the whole village being really tight knit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Niko was probably just got it from an older kid at a yard sale or something.
Oh boy, it's
Bible
Square's time.
Boy. I really like how this cutscene turned out.
And then when you thought it was done, there's more squares.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to be mashing, I forgot.
Mash.
What's Proto gonna be wearing?
Sideways. What?
Now what's Proto gonna be wearing in this picture? Same outfit.
You want an answer to that? You want an answer to that? You really want an answer to that?
Yeah. Oh, I like this part where Niko asks the question. Is this world really just, is it? Like Niko doesn't actually ask anything. It's just implied.
Poor Niko.
Poor Niko.
Poor Niko. That should be the real title of this game. Poor Niko.
Poor Niko. Poor Niko
Niko on the
DLC.
very terrible, very bad day.
Niko on the terrible, no good, very bad day.
I see what you did there, Knight.
Wow, I'm the fastest artist in the world.
You did that so fast.
I gotta take a look. Oh. I see.
That's the Barons. Being Niko is suffering.
That is true.
Did I ever draw that? Being like Niko is suffering.
No.
Right. Because I will draw it now.
Oh, and Niko's world has cats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Niko's world has cats. It's just, it's
That's-
just as
that's why-
confusing.
That's why Niko says you're not a cat, because they think you're calling them an actual cat.
Yeah. It's just as confusing as Night in the Woods.
Are there actual cats in Night in the Woods?
Yes. They have a weird little cat animation.
What?
They walk.
Oh wait, Is there a cat in Night in the Woods? That's
Yes.
my question. Not the furries. Not the furries. The cats. Are there cats? Are there?
Oh, hey, look, it's block time.
Yep.
Hmm,
Oh, someone asked what you're drawing with.
paint tool side.
Yeah. Oh, so does Alula have harder feet because he's a bird?
What feet?
Harder feet.
Yep,
And is that why he can pick the block easier?
that's the idea.
So someone asked me if I have an opinion on Night in the Woods. I haven't played it, so I'm sure I'd like it.
Oh, what? I haven't gotten time to play video games lately.
Mm-hmm.
which is terrible because I've been looking really forward to Night in the Woods for like what 5 years? Not 5 years. How long ago the Kickstarter?
I think like 3. It's,
Because it was like slightly before Hyper Light Drifter, right?
yeah, I think so.
So almost we're closing up on 5 years.
Yeah. Someone asked how much of Steins Gate have you played yet?
I watched the whole anime and I didn't like the game as much, so I don't know if I'll finish it or not.
Yeah.
I'm a little tired. I'm sorry that I'm not being very talkative.
Oh, it's a long stream, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Streaming for 3 hours is
Mm-hmm.
a little long,
Yeah.
but we could do it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for mashing through all this text and story.
One time I streamed for like 9 hours straight, man.
Really?
Like it was like pretty long because I tried to finish the picture and like there was this one time that I just did it for 9 hours.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds pretty intense.
You used to be able to take this boat and land with fast travel.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was very fun. Riding the land boat.
Mm-hmm.
There they go.
Ooh. Oh, this cutscene sequence was probably one of the hardest for me to draw because there are so many things going on.
Yeah. Someone's asking how do they stay on the boat.
Very, very carefully.
yeah.
Oh, and also, how did he first think up of Niko?
What?
How did he first think up of Niko?
Well, when we when we first started to make the game, Eliza mentioned that like she wanted me to make a character that people could really get attached to, and at the time, Esper was my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, that's true.
I really liked Esper, man. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
I want in my copy of Pokemon X and Y, I legit have 50 Espers. Like every time I see one, I catch them.
Nice.
Nice.
April Fool's update? Probably not.
Probably not. Wink, wink.
What's gonna update now? What's
April Fools?
inspiration for the Solstice crew?
Oh, I remember.
Explain what you mean for my inspiration.
Gotta go down right. Eliza, did
No,
you talk to
I talked to Cedric, yeah.
Okay.
I just forgot, but now I remember.
Oh
So
man,
the-
that means it's almost May's time. Everyone's favorite time.
Yep.
Woo! So
like
I guess for the Solstice characters, it was it's it started out with Rui, the fox, and she's inspired by the fox from The Little Prince, of course. And then like I wanted her to have a connection with the author, and like originally was just gonna be a cutscene in the original, and then there's also Cedric was originally supposed to be like an ancestor of the author and not his kid,
Yeah.
and I think we just went from there because then we were just like, what if we just gave the author kids instead of just have people who are related, who just have connections to him.
Maze.
It's maze time.
One shot, no mercy ones.
How do you pronounce Cedric?
Cedric.
Cedric. We answered that now. Good job.
I thought it was pronounced Cedric.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Cedric.
Yeah, I think it's Cedric, yeah. With like a
Huh.
Actually looked up the meaning of the name. It's supposed to be a recent name. It was like made up in a fantasy novel series in the 1800s.
that makes
Oh,
sense.
really? That's interesting.
So like it was meant to sound like a fantasy name that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Poor Maze.
Man, that maze thing reminds me a lot of Dot Flow.
Right, something appeared on my screen. Oh yeah, that I couldn't place my finger on it, but yeah, definitely dot flow kind of vibes from that.
It's like that plant area in general.
I'm not sure if I did it on like as a purposeful nod or not, but like
I should play that game
I
again.
remember really wanted to do an area of vines for some reason in the original one shot.
Everything is flooded.
It's like, was there any influences towards the main character? Like, when making Cedric, was there any influences from the game Bastion?
That's like the Game Master?
Yeah.
Not really, I would say.
Yeah.
Because I haven't finished Bastion. I played like maybe the first chapter. I stopped when things got hard, basically.
Yeah. And then what was the other question we have here? Was the author a good person or a bad person?
Does the Solstice Run not answer that?
Yeah, I think the Solstice Storm answers that.
Oh gosh, I can't even hardly focus. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah.
Because like you're talking and I'm just kind of like zoning out. Like there's people talking.
Oh, yeah.
I feel
Someone asked who did the art for the text faces. We can answer that.
The what?
Who did the art for the talking faces?
I don't know. Who did the art for the talking faces?
Who did the art for the maps?
Who did the art for literally everything else except for like a few sprites on Solstice Route?
That's right, it was Penguin.
I take off my mask to reveal that I all along I'm Penguin.
It all makes sense.
Where was the battery place? Here it is.
Yeah, you gotta go south. Someone asked, why do you like light bulbs so much, Knight?
Because yeah,
Why did you try to cut a light bulb with scissors once? That's a good question.
because I was young and foolish.
Oh, do you know if you need the battery?
I mean, I need
Or
it.
ask the yeah. I guess you gotta talk to the robot first.
Yeah, you're a couple seconds behind. I realized I was just mashing through the same thing. Poor robots.
Oh, someone asked, how do we add in that Easter egg that we added in recently? The secret Easter egg.
Oh,
Secret Easter.
should I shut that off? I might as well.
I don't know if I don't know if you can on this run. Well, we'll
Uh,
try when we're there. But you might not be able to.
um, wait, I got the battery. I could just fast travel, can
Yeah.
I? Graveyard.
Yeah, the entity sprites are by me. They're just a filter on normal sprites, though. Now, depressed Niko. What's he drinking?
Syrup. What else?
Niko's like, I'm going to have diabetes.
If Niko's holding
Oh.
the sun, wouldn't that mean the Earth would be burned?
Is that a Japanese person? Or maybe not, I can't tell. Someone said hi in Japanese. I wonder if there's any Japanese viewers.
Maybe.
I'm gonna reply.
I mean, you could just say it out loud.
Never. Oh, who's the best character in Hello Penguin 2?
Penguin.
Not Future Robot?
Oh yeah, that's right. Finger robot.
That's a good character. Oh, what program did you use to make the drawings in Unshot?
I use Sai mostly, but for some of the CGs, I actually do them in Flash first because it's slightly faster.
Yeah. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you like it for the vectors.
Yeah, my workflow is mostly old and obsolete programs. You're probably better off just using something else, honestly.
Yeah. This is Clover. How much was cut from Solstice?
Oh, what do you mean cut from Solstice?
That's just the question.
Mm.
Did we cut anything? I don't think we cut too much.
Yeah, like Solstice is mostly just the stuff that we cut from the original game.
Yeah, I guess you can talk about how Niko was maybe going to be watercolor Niko.
Oh, right. Oh, I don't even forget. Yeah, like I don't think that was a Solstice thing. I think it was like for the tower sequence. I was gonna have a watercolor Niko in there somewhere.
No, I think it was for like Solstice, like for when you meet the entity.
Oh,
Real Niko would have been watercolor, and then
ah,
entity
okay,
Niko
yeah,
would
that,
have been sprite.
I remember that now. Something to remind me for the artwork for.
Yeah.
I completely forgot. Yeah, I think originally, for Niko's.
Oh, I remember. I one of the sprites I made was the parrot suit here, and I think he touched it up.
Oh yes, yeah.
I like this scene where Cedric just jumps off.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I'm sorry if you're being antisocial.
Oh yeah, so like originally there was I wanted to put in a map that was like all watercolor.
Yeah.
It's like for a cutscene where Niko goes back home. Or have a really vivid dream about going back home, but that was like a nightmare to implement, so I ended up not doing it.
Yeah.
Holy
that was
fudge.
Fudge.
I'm glad that was added to the game.
Oh hey, now I don't have now I don't have to pull up a reference image for this guy.
Nope. Oh yeah, and I think now you can do the Hello Penguin thing, Eliza. I think
Oh.
if you can do it in this run, it's now. I think.
Speaking
But
of
you
which,
have to
We have to what?
I think right now you just have to go to the elevator.
Okay.
At this part, you just need lamplighter's help with the elevator.
Yeah, I don't exactly remember. Oh yeah, right, you have to go in that room and push the thing. Okay.
I've been drawing for 4 hours.
Indeed. It's a drawing marathon. And a one-stop marathon.
Same time.
Alright, so I just type hello penguin, right?
I think so, it should work. Let's find out. It might not work though.
Why would it not work?
Has specific conditions.
No.
Not work.
No.
I think in order for it to work, it has to be on a normal run.
Oh.
Okay.
With it, and right now you're technically in solstice.
Yeah, okay. Oh well.
So it won't work.
Well, but Solstice is the only cutscene where you can use a password on the door.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I didn't try it last time.
Yeah, no, it's like, so how it would work in a solstice or in a normal run that isn't post solstice is if you do a normal run after the first game without going solstice route.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Like the password isn't even triggerable in the non-solstice route though, so Solstice was the only place you could have done it.
Or it's like you can do it also pre-solstice if you don't do a solstice route on your first go after. Like, you know how like after you beat the game you can also just go for the other ending?
Yeah.
So if on that run you could get the Hello Penguin secret.
Too bad I
But
won't be
the
able to show
password
that.
wouldn't have been relevant then.
Yeah, the password's there too.
Really?
Password's there, yeah.
Then how can you,
Since the password's there if you want to skip back to the beginning early, remember?
Oh,
Now you got a party member.
Yep.
that,
I'm glad this turned out for better than just Alula.
I don't think, yeah. He doesn't walk much else besides this area, I think.
Yeah, I just mean like it got to be reused.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wish I added more dialogue for this guy, for, if you had him when you talk to the cafe people.
Yeah.
We ran out of time for that one.
Rip.
Oh no, more scores.
No. Is there a word for fear of
There also
squares?
must be some
Here,
people.
I'm gonna still mark the link to the deep lore of the Hello Penguin room.
One more.
Wait, what do you... Oh.
This door.
Did I just go in here? I can't quite remember.
Let me see. I think it's like.
No, that wasn't it.
Alright, I'll link this to Mark. Here at Mark.
Someone's asking how our day was.
So
It's
what?
been a good day.
It's been a long day.
I'm slowly able to do things at work, I guess, which is cool. Hey! Hey, it's 6.
Yeah. Oh,
6,
oh,
George. We got number
good
6.
Good George. Yes, George. Yes, George.
George. Oh, remember the placeholder dialogue for this?
Uh,
Where Niko's just says like insert moving
Insert
speed here. Insert motivational speed here or something.
I'm skipping all this emotional dialogue.
You're just a really fast reader.
Niko is very fast. Should be an auctioneer. Or is that an auctioneer?
did you see what Arman links?
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, like, let's see. Oh yeah, that. I remember that.
What?
It's in the chat. You see it?
The Hello Penguin 2 link?
No. It's an Imgur link.
Oh, no.
That was placeholder dialogue.
Niko's not allowed to say that.
Not allowed.
Not allowed to say that.
Alright, so where do I go now? I forget.
Now you gotta go back to the elevator. We gotta go get the fox.
Oh, right.
It's fox
Which
time.
is up on the elevator. Oh, wait, right.
And Hello Penguin sites. This is so nice. It has scrolling text. Feels like such an era of web design.
Gotta talk to the fox. Wait, did I missed them, didn't I?
Do you have the fox?
No, I was just like, I gotta get to the top.
Oh,
Because that's where I go with the fox, but then...
you missed the fox.
Miss the fox forever.
Soft lock.
That fox.
I go down the elevator. And then to the back alley.
Yeah, I remember.
Someone asked, how long did it take to make one shot?
A couple years. Like,
Yeah,
About
but
2.5 years.
Hmm.
But like, I'd say for active development, it was like more like the
2 years?
original demo one shot was made in 2 months. 1 month.
yeah, the original game was 1 month.
And Solstice was also made in like a month and a half. So it's hard to. How long has Night Margin been making music? I've been writing some of my own music on piano since I was 12. So that was like, how old am I?
you're 2 times 12 plus 1.
Michael, you know I can't do math.
So you've been making you're making music for over half now?
Over what?
Over half of your life?
Okay, that's cool. But that wasn't, like, most of that was just messing around on piano. But
Yeah.
I've been writing music in a FL Studio proper for about 2009, so like 9 years, I'm guessing.
Yeah, something like that.
But it was like mostly just messing around with the program.
Have you ever had hazelnut pancakes?
Hazelnut pancakes? Nope, but I really want to.
Yeah, we really should have them at some point.
Huh?
Yeah, we really should have them at some point. Pancakes.
Bobsters asks, does it feel cool to know that Markiplier played our game? I guess.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that much about Markiplier before. I just knew he played off. He had a off let's play, and that was really good. And
Oh wait.
but yeah, I watched. I got to watch some of more his videos after he played One Shot, and I thought like he has a really unique voice for YouTubers. I guess it's very smooth. It's like a '50s radio announcer. I'm really glad
he does
did One
a
Shot
pretty good voice.
Yeah.
voice.
First big influx. I'm grateful he played the game. More than anything, I think.
Yep.
I like this art.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Someone made an animated GIF of this. That looked
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that I really like that. They're alive.
You're alive.
They're alive.
Thinking that inspired you for the soundtrack of One Shot. I answered that question already, but it was like, I guess Humanity and Silent Hill. This puzzle and so that was pretty cool.
Remember how originally they were all going to give you items instead of using their characters directly? You remember that?
Yep, I remember that.
And oh yeah, and the placeholder colored keys.
Wait, what am I doing wrong? Ah.
You did it. Now
Don't
you gotta open your
judge my
glowing book.
games. Don't judge my games. Big portal. Portal 1, portal 2, portal 3.
Read the text files.
Put me in the big portal. It says.
And you can watch it happen in real time.
Put me in the big portal. Put me in the big portal.
He's really showing that I'm doing 11 hour.
Guess we're doing this.
Eliza's figuring out the puzzle.
Yeah, I actually... This is the first time I've seen this one.
But
You got a big portal.
mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that! And he moves in the game.
It is very cool.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. I think this part is cooler if you watch the streamer do it because you can actually see it.
Oh yeah, we saw it here when Eliza did too.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if a streamer does it, like, kind of how we see it now
Oh yeah.
in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a study.
It's the study.
Yeah, this map took me a really long time. Like,
It doesn't.
we were on a time crunch, but I really wanted to look good, so it took me like
Yeah.
a day to do.
And those TVs are just giant sprites.
These are like 8 sprites stitched together and animated. That was a pain.
A little, yeah.
Sure. I'm glad I'm not using RPG Maker again for
For
So
that.
close.
that particular purpose. It's probably doable if with like if we do it carefully with like a line thing.
Yeah, this room was fun to make.
It's very pretty.
This room is where RPG Maker shines.
And all the screenshots are I just took them from the
Yep.
Steam screenshots that users have taken.
Oh yeah, there was one of those Japanese questions we got was about that. I thought it was kind of
Yeah.
strange. You know which one I'm talking about?
No, we'll be looking at those soon.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
So like this room was really easy to make. The RPG Maker.
Oh, and then weren't you really planning for more squares? Like a room full of them?
Yeah, I remember that.
But it would have been kind of boring, and also the game can't really handle so many.
Yeah.
I filled a room with them, and it was always frame drops.
Yeah. Because I think I wanted to like a Unity reference in that.
I don't like skipping
Yeah.
through this.
Oh, goodness, that's the game.
This is a real speed run now.
Feels speedrun.
Speed run the fields.
Yep.
Oh, and I like the credits text on the last room.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that is really good. I like that.
Because those are just footprint objects, really.
Hello.
Like when I first tested it, I just gave it to Niko as a footprint object, so it's basically the same.
Oh yeah, for the credits room, I originally just when I was testing it out, I just had everyone say congratulations.
Nice. I'm getting sad.
Oh no. Speed reading. Sads.
This is a lot easier to read than Niko's text for sure. It's the end. Robot lady.
Did it. So close. Is this gonna be a world record?
The world record for how many one-shot devs are in a stream.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's true.
Oh.
I think that line from the robot about the head engineer being able to help you him later was placeholder.
The what?
The robot's line
Yeah?
is like how the head engineer can help him later.
Yeah?
I think that was placeholder.
It was?
Yeah,
What was
because
the...
I wrote it, and then you never changed it.
Because I liked it.
If you talk to Lamp later, he'll ask if he's dead.
Oh. I also do that.
The kids will also ask if you're dead.
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah. Like, does Niko really know the answer?
What if everybody's dead?
This is a sad game.
All my friends are dead. The game.
We're at the end again.
Someone asked, were you thinking of making One Shot free after the improvements?
What?
Hmm?
The what now?
After
Someone asked.
no, like I guess the reason we made this game, like the updated version, is because we got contacted to publish it.
Yeah.
So No. I mean, actually, before then, we were considering, like, hey, what if we, like, gave it a spit shine? But then they told us maybe we can get money, so then we changed our mind.
You're like, hey, money's neat.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's where all this the sequel was also an idea too.
Oh, I like this cutscene sequence, or this ending sequence with all the squares disappearing.
Yeah.
Since the sunlight's just an image overlay.
Mm.
It's nice and easy to make.
Canon ship Silver and George.
What? Someone said that?
The one who
Silver X George. Interesting.
Yes.
Giver of Harmony said, One Shot is an excellent example of how a game is a great medium for experiencing and playing through a story where you continue to process it. Y'all did a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, now we get to see the ending.
Oh, right. I gotta switch the,
Yeah, you gotta switch.
okay, I almost forgot. I'm getting sad.
Niko's gonna do it. Going for off the screen percent.
Off screen percent. Goodbye, Penguin. Hello Penguin was actually pretty meta too.
Yeah, Hello Penguin's the original meta game. That's what we like to say.
Hello Penguin is our inspiration for One Shot somehow.
It's like I remember in Hello Penguin 2, if you got the bad ending,
Yeah,
like the really bad ending, then
Oh,
when
what
when you restart the computer, then after the restart, the penguin would float up the screen and spook you.
I almost wanted to do that.
Yeah, that was... I mean, I knew that was gonna happen. I just killed the game. Because...
I thought it was- oh.
Bible Thump.
We did it.
Thank you all for the really
Thank you
kind
everyone.
comments. We're gonna stay up
It's
a little bit
Q&A
more.
time.
I'm gonna probably make the art stream bigger to replace.
Yeah. It's Q&A time from the Japanese fans.
Woo!
Yeah. I can keep my ugly mug up too.
Yeah.
Here comes
Alright.
being Niko is suffering.
So let me open up the email that we got.
Let's see, how many questions are there?
Not a
Not-
lot.
Not too many.
How many?
Like maybe 14, 15?
Okay, that's not too bad.
Alright, so let's start with the bottom one, because it's a really easy one.
Okay.
Is Niko a boy or a girl?
Yeah, I mean, it's already answered on this document.
Really
Maybe
answered.
maybe I'll
And then we
have
get
to
to-
show this window too on the stream.
Yeah,
That might
we
make it easier.
can just read them out loud. maybe.
Yeah, that's probably better. So yeah,
Oh gosh, I looked over and I just see a big crying Niko face on the screen. That's perfect.
Yeah.
yeah, Niko is, we don't know.
Niko's Niko.
We do not know.
Niko's gender is cat. Here we are.
Actually, somebody typed out a lot of answers for these already. So how long did we spend developing One Shot? How many people are on the development team? I mean, we've answered that like a lot.
Yeah, so the original demo was made in 1 month.
Mhm.
And then the full game was started like a few months after that.
Yeah.
About 6 months or so after the original game came out.
Let's see. The most
So
difficult challenge of developing One Shot.
Finishing one shot.
Finishing One Shot, yeah. Thank you. That was...
Yeah, that is good. Also, like a lot of personal stuff that we probably should
Yeah.
get into.
So I had a blast playing One Shot with all the unique and well-written characters. Did you take inspiration from other games?
Yep.
Cave Story. Cave Story is a big one story-wise.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Cave Story.
The
Also,
Little Prince.
The Little Prince, definitely. Well, it's not a game, but yeah. Link's Awakening, Yumeniki. Well, I guess the
Link's
the characters don't really have much influence from Yumeniki, though.
And the world building,
Little Prince.
the world
What was the
building
other
is
one?
definitely inspired by Hyperlight Drifter in the how like the world is a bigger place than what you explored.
Yeah.
And Link's Awakening is a big one for Eliza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have Cave Story, Little Prince, Link's Awakening, Yume Nikki. Any other ones?
I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
Cave Story. Oh yeah,
we got
off.
the-
Off was
yeah, Off was a
off
pretty
was
important
an
one.
inspiration
Yeah.
for me, but not for Eliza. I think because she had the idea
A little
of-
bit, yeah. I mean,
she
they
had
are
the
kind
idea
of
the
similar.
meta game before she played off.
Yeah. Off is pretty good.
Mhm.
Okay, so when did we come up for Solstice?
The one now?
When did we come up with the idea of Solstice, and how long did it spend in development?
Solstice development was like actual Solstice development was like a month and a half.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it. And as for the idea, it was originally meant to be a sequel for One Shot, but
Right.
not. But in that sequel, Niko wasn't gonna be in it. It was supposed to be about the author.
Alright, I feel awkward about my face here. I'm going to delete it.
So, Niko. Okay. Can the world machine only perceive the world around living things?
What?
Can the world machine only perceive the world around living things? Okay.
Around the living?
Or can it see everything?
In the tower, for example, it seems the display is always focused on Niko. I'm not really sure how to answer that one.
I'm actually
That's an
not
interesting
sure.
one.
I feel like the world machine would be like an all-seeing figure.
Yeah.
It literally is the game.
So it can see everything, but it chooses to focus on Niko?
Probably,
Maybe.
yeah. So like I think with the purple and black, the wireframe
Yeah.
is probably how the world machine views the world as like something that's not real.
You might
Yeah.
also be able to look at it as just like what you see is basically what the world machine is looking at almost.
Yeah. What you see is how the world machine sees the world.
Mm-hmm.
That seems neat.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any plans of updating or releasing new DLC?
And the answer is no.
There are no plans currently for new DLC. Is
Oh.
Niko really not a cat?
Niko is a person, is the answer.
Who's a
here.
cat person? Right. Okay.
What is under Niko's hat? Someone wrote that the truth is too
We already
terrible to
answered that.
reveal.
The truth is too terrible to reveal. And anyway, I'll copy a link to an image here.
I haven't heard of Ever 17 or Hello Charlotte.
What?
Someone in the chat.
Hmm.
Also, someone asked, "Are you gonna play Night in the Woods in another live stream?" Maybe. Never thought
How
about
can
it.
I plan on playing it, but like it's gonna. I just haven't had the time lately because I also really wanted to play Hollow Knight. Like I've started on Night in the Woods and not Hollow Knight, but I'm moving them so slowly right now. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Moving through them.
So how can I give Niko a pancake present?
Mail it to mail it.
Just make a pancake and slap it on your computer while One Shot is running.
Or,
I don't think we should give that advice.
use your monitor as a skillet.
Uh-huh. Maybe make a pancake and eat it in Niko's memory.
You make,
That-
that makes it sound like they.
Yeah.
That makes it sound like. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you saw the ending we chose.
That's true. That's true.
Let's see. How can I answer that? Play the
It's
game
just-
again and no wait, how about play the game again and go to
I
the
like the
cafe?
idea of just like squishing a pancake on your monitor.
All right, make a
Gently,
pancake.
gently squish your a pancake on your monitor.
No wait, maybe make a pancake and gently put it on the monitor.
Yeah. Did we have any other ideas for Nico's favorite food instead of pancakes?
Lasagna.
No.
No.
Well, the whole pancake thing came about. Remember, like because we wanted to like make an example of what
Yeah,
to
yeah.
talk-
It was basically just like, what if we have a scene where like Nico likes pancakes or something, and we kept using it as an example of how to make the player like Nico, and then it turned into a real thing.
Mhm.
All right, so it seems like the world in which Niko lives has robots and computers. But what kind of place is it?
Like
What kind
Earth,
of question
maybe?
is that?
Something similar to Earth, I would say.
Okay, a place similar to Earth, but the sun is in a tower.
I don't know. That's a
But
weird
the
question.
sun-
It's like a generic fantasy world, I would say,
Okay.
but that's similar to Earth, just with cat people.
The inspiration behind.
Oh no,
Mars
no,
is
not
pretty
it's like
much it.
oh, I think I mean oh, I see. There's a world that which Niko lives.
Yeah.
A place
Oh,
similar to Earth. I get
yeah.
it now.
The place similar to
It
Earth.
just there we go.
There.
What was the inspiration behind wanting to create this one shot?
That's an Eliza question.
Yeah, that's a pretty.
Fuck. I think I just wanted to make something.
Just
I wanted to make something, and I had an idea for
make something with meta mechanics.
Yeah. And then the contest came up, and it was just a good opportunity.
Actually, it was we actually started like making the concepts and stuff before the contest.
Yeah,
it
but
was always meant to be a summer project.
someone asks, how did Niko end up in the bed at the start of the game?
The what?
Someone asks, how did Niko end up in a bed at the start of the game on the chat?
Magic.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, this is the entry point, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be like, if I wanted to give like a jerk answer, it's literally because that's where we put the start. Like, that's just the starting point of the game, and the game is like the world. So,
Niko wakes up in a bed because Niko passed out from heat stroke in the wheat field.
or that's an alternate explanation. And also, before we, before we do another question, there's another one from the chat. What were all your favorite moments developing the game, and then the worst favorite moments?
The what now?
Our
Your
favorite moments
best
and
favorite.
least favorite moments.
Yeah.
Okay, so my favorite moment will be the part where Lamplighter can't brute forces through the elevator puzzle if you leave him alone long enough.
That's a good part.
I think my favorite part was doing GDC and Indiecade. I don't know if that
That's cool.
counts, but
Oh,
That counts, yeah.
I thought you meant in the game.
No, I think this means like about developing the game.
yeah.
Oh. I still really like that part where Michael added in that part that lets Lamplighter brute force the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny.
I liked adding in the countdown.
Mhm.
Countdown was really cool.
Yeah. His favorite part was dropping out of school, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next is... Where was that question?
Does,
Are we planning on running any fan art competitions again?
are we? I don't think
Depends
so.
on if the people want them or not. I don't know. It's like it's a fun activity to do, but
So if there's enough interest, maybe?
yeah, if there's enough interest.
Okay.
Okay. Someone else asks, does one shot... This one shot is the answer about why not make the aviator the player from The Little Prince.
The what?
I think they mean to ask, is one shot the answer of...
Why not make the player the aviator from Little Prince?
I think they're trying to say maybe the players, the
The
author
aviator
of
in
the Little
Little
Prince.
The aviator from The Little Prince is the author.
Oh yeah,
Basically.
basically. Someone asked, why does the final room before the decision look like the room Niko first woke up in?
We got lazy.
Yeah, that was entirely due to laziness. We needed a final
Yeah,
room.
It's like, and then Knight wanted to take it out, but I thought it was cool, so I put it back in.
Was Niko in
Okay.
Earth in the game?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Was Niko what?
In Earth. Like, is Niko in Earth?
Niko is in the ground because we killed Niko.
What's your favorite song in One Shot? We did this earlier, but we can do it again. I like the I like the guitar music, which self-contained universe, that's what it's called, and also the tower music near the end.
I like Tower and Library Stroll.
Yep, and I like the puzzle solved music.
So much that you made a remix of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. One Shot, yes, it is the question of life, the universe, and everything.
The what
One Shot is the question
is the question?
to
Something
life,
like
the
that.
universe, and everything.
Someone asked, how did the song 11th Hour come to be?
The song 11th Hour?
Yeah.
It was originally a song that I was writing for one of the areas on the red ground. So I
Yeah.
think it was either meant for the library or the streets. But then I thought it sounded too intense for the library, and then I thought it sounded too intense, so I kind of didn't finish it. And I was just like, I'll save it for Solstice when the moment arrives. And there happened to be a perfect place for that in Solstice, so hey.
Yeah.
Someone asking, are One Shot keychains ever going to make it to the merch store? I think our answer was we have plans for things, but...
Yeah, eventually. But I've just been really too busy lately to set up a merch stores.
Yeah.
Someone also asked, how did you guys come up with the concept of robots being tamed? I think this is a pretty obvious answer.
It was a concept in The Little Prince, but in the context of The Little Prince, it was mostly about forming friendships. So I took the word and the meaning of it and applied it to robots.
Okay.
What destroyed the old world?
I don't know.
I think it's the sun went out.
It was.
Probably.
Someone
Okay.
asks, has the author met the Little Prince?
I think that's a good answer.
I don't know.
Wait, someone asked the author what?
Has the author met the Little Prince?
Aww, that's a cute story. That's a cute question. I'm sorry. It's a cute question.
Yeah. I do think that all of you should read The Little Prince, and if you haven't, because I think you will appreciate it. I think.
Yeah.
I read it as a kid, and it always really stuck with me.
I mean, it's basically supplementary material for one shots.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Good night, Arman. I think maybe we should
Wrap
wrap
it
it
up.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. It's about that time.
At that time.
It is midnight.
Yeah.
I need to.
And we got through all the Japanese questions.
Yeah. I don't know how to answer these merch questions. We answer them a bunch.
March quest?
Merch.
Oh.
There's lots of merch questions.
There's merch plans on the way.
Merch plan.
There's
We have
plans,
plans for
okay.
merch, but we don't want to say it right now.
Yeah, we look out for an announcement pretty soon though from Fangamer. they're handling a lot of that stuff right now, and I've been working with them for the past year
Super
or so.
secret project.
Super secret projects.
Yeah, thank you all for watching and
Thank you for
engaging
coming.
with us.
Please remember to smash that like button and hit subscribe.
Actually, seriously do though, because I mean, I will be uploading this to YouTube too, so.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right.
See y'all.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Goodbye, penguin.
Goodbye, penguin.
Goodbye, penguin.